Over.
Oh, there we go. I see you now.
There we go. See you now. How you feeling, brother?
Wait, before you break out a character, Matt, can I ask you a question? Is that the same one? Is that the same song that Frank the Tank used?
Yeah.
How did I know?
You know,
Are we going to start, Jay?
Matt, I just had some advice. You know how to start the day? You know the best way to start a day? Sometimes you gotta have a little morning. And I think you gotta mourn a little bit. That was a tough one.
Damn.
I believe, bro. I should say I didn't believe. I should say I didn't believe. Man,
Damn.
I don't know what rap is about to do, but it's not good.
I'm about to do anything. But I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Oh, I'm ready. Oh, boy, I'm ready. We live?
We live, bro. We live. They saw that whole thing. They saw that whole spiel. I'm gonna check out my phone.
Do we have a great?
Do your thing.
Do we have a great one in store tonight? Ooh. Matt, Rad, Boss, Legend, the D word. How are we feeling?
Guys, it's been 48 hours since this game, and I have not recovered.
Still?
This is the type of stuff that makes me want to stop sports in general. Say, I don't know what to say, guys.
Hold on, Matt. Time. 1 second. We got disconnected. All right, you good now? Good. You good to go. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
It doesn't even matter anymore. Just start the show. Just start the show, guys. This is
Just start the show.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we are. Host Championship Series. Wow, what a weekend we had, boys. Wow.
Yes, sir.
A lot of frauds and a lot of people that know about ball, know sports. They won. And ladies and gentlemen, I am in that category of knowing ball. Ladies and gentlemen,
So yeah,
the Rams have lost. Matter of fact, you know, just because I'm cocky, let's hope that you guys can hear me. Can you hear it?
Nah,
Or no?
they censored you, bro. You can't play.
All good, all good.
You
Watch this.
can't play copyright.
Watch this. All good. All good in the hood. Watch this. We got 3 on 4 right.
still
Got this theory.
okay. Now I'm actually getting copyrighted. Holy shit! Hold on.
Oh shit.
It's a change. Let me try again.
3 out of 4 right. However, I've always had this theory, guys. I feel that when you have everything going on for your team, if you give your guy good assets, if you give him good coaching, if you give him a great defense, Guys, I don't know what Super Bowl this was. Let's say this out loud because I'm just gonna jinx myself, bro. Give me Patriots, Seahawks.
Wow. Patriots, Seahawks.
You heard it right there. You heard it. I mean, there's no denying it. You called it, bro. You nailed it from you nailed it from the beginning of the playoffs. You said the two best teams on each conference are going to go to the Super Bowl, and that's just how it's going to crumble. And you were right. You were right. Yeah. Congrats on knowing your ball for this season at least. Yeah, but don't get too high on yourself, brother. Don't get too high on yourself. There's some wild takes that you still have out there that are so far gone.
It's all good. You know why? Because my pockets just got deeper. By those two takes, my pockets just got deeper. So let me just start off our podcast with Matt's first question. And it's why not? Why not just start off with Matt? Matt, what was the biggest reason the Rams lost, brother?
No, I want to hear you guys. I want to hear you guys first.
Still more. I can go. Okay. Biggest reasons Rams lost. They lost because the Seahawks are just straight up a better team. One of the biggest reasons I thought the Seahawks would lose wasn't because of their defense, wasn't because of the team they had constructed. It was because I thought Sam Darnold would make a mistake. Not even play bad. I just thought he would make one mistake and Stafford wouldn't. And Sam Darnold, to his credit, played just as good. You can even argue better than Matt Stafford in a game where he needed to be great. The defense didn't carry him. It was tit for tat. And it literally took one special teams mistake to change the flow of the game. I know that Matt's going to point to that fumble and say that's the reason that they lost. But I think if me and Matt both trusted Sam Darnold, we wouldn't have picked the Seahawks because even with a mistake the Rams make, they can come back for that. I thought that even if there was a mistake on special teams or a fumble here by the running back, I thought that Rams can overcome that because they had that guy at quarterback. This is not a knock on Stafford. He played a great game. He played as good as he can. The defense let him down. But you have to agree that Sam Darnold's defense wasn't any better. They gave up 3 touchdowns as well. And the only thing that he benefited from was the special teams, not even really his defense. And it wasn't even like the special teams did anything. The guy just dropped the fair catch. He just stumbled and he just literally dropped it. So it was literally one of those games where if you had the final possession, you won the game. And credit again to the Seahawks coaching staff and Sam Darnold to give them the confidence to throw that ball to get that first down to win the game instead of just running it and playing it safe and giving the ball back to Matt Stafford. So I'm eating crow. I have no problem eating it. I was putting all my eggs in the basket saying that Sam Darnold would fail, but he didn't. So I'll give him his flowers, and now he's in the Super Bowl, and he did it the right way. He didn't get there by a fluke. He played well, and you know, small part of him, he's actually happy for him. So kudos to that guy, and yeah.
Was I waiting for this? Was I waiting for this? Guys, I don't know if you guys didn't see it, but I didn't talk once during the game in our group chat. I didn't talk once at all. You know why? Out of respect. Out of respect for the Rams, out of respect of them coming back multiple times in different occasions. I think you hit it right on the spot, Jay. They're just a better team. Sure, they have the MVP. I can give a damn if they have the better coach. Not my concern. And the thing is, Jay, I don't think it's a crazy thing to say that Sam Darnold outplayed the MVP of the year. That's not a crazy thing to say because when it got down to having a shootout, they got in a shootout, and look who won. As for as much as we are saying good things about the Seattle defense, let's just be honest. Rams, they knew how to torch it because this is their third time facing them this year. The run, they just couldn't stop the run for some reason. But listen, there's a reason why I mentioned that I wasn't talking in the group chat. But Matt, if you think that the reason why the Rams lost is because of the fumble, then you're completely wrong. First of all, that one play about the taunting was the most bullshit call I've ever seen in my life. That was game right there. How in the hell are you calling that taunting and then you give him an automatic first down? The next play, the script writer say the next play throws a bomb to Nakua. Oh, a touchdown. One possession game. Get the hell out of here. That was bullshit as I seen it. But you know what? As long as Matthew Stafford and Matt Rodriguez came out as losers, that's all I care about. And I called it. They would come out as losers. And it was not a one possession. It was not a one play game. It was not. They couldn't stop JSN. You had one thing. Stop him. And you couldn't. I'm not saying it's the easiest thing in the world because he was the best receiver in the league this year. But you have to have game plans around it. And Matthew did mention that McVay is not a good situational coach. And he showed it in the fourth quarter. But yeah, it was not a one play game, no.
That's your time, Matt. Nobody's gonna say a word.
Are you finished? I am so glad you guys are finished because now it is my turn. Guys, you are so wrong about this in so many ways. The reason the Rams lost this game is because of one man and one man only, and that is Sean McVay.
Come on now, Skip.
Sean McVay, the best offensive mind in the game. How many coaches have come from the Sean McVay tree? How many opportunities? It's Sean McVay, best offensive mind in the game, but the worst situational and clock management coach I have ever seen. Ever. I've watched hundreds, thousands of football games. Every year, Sean McVay does this in big games. And if it wasn't for the fact that Stafford was there, if Stafford retires, then McVay should go with him. Because that's the only reason that McVay should still be there. Guys, first of all, second quarter, Rams up 13-10. They've got the ball, minute 33 left. They've run it on first down, 2nd and 5. Bring the time down. Then what do the Rams do? Then they throw it 2 times, incomplete. First, you have to run it on that 2nd down because you have to force Seattle to burn a timeout if they really want the ball back there. He didn't do that.
I'm sorry.
10 seconds came off. 10 seconds came off between those 2 incompletions. 10. That's it. 10. Seattle the ball back. All 3 timeouts. A minute to go. Touchdown. Then And it was, what was the score here? Rams scored a touchdown to pull within, 4, I believe. Yeah, 4. Third quarter, you get the touchdown down 31-20. Make it 31-26. What does Sean McVay do? He says, we'll trot the kicker out there and we'll kick the extra point. Mind you, that was the play that came right after what Raph described the worst taunting penalty ever. That's taunting all day as I see it. That's taunting all day as I see it. The Seattle defense was rattled after that. One play after Stafford to Nacua, they were arguing with each other. The defense was completely rattled. That's the perfect opportunity to go for the 2-point conversion and make it a 3-point game. 3-point game. And instead, you go for the extra point, make it 4. What does it matter? If you miss it, if you miss the 2-point conversion, you're down 5. And if Seattle gets a field goal, it's still a touchdown game.
No, that's valid.
It doesn't matter. It did not matter. You had all the momentum there where Seattle's defense was completely rattled. You go for the extra point instead of going for 2. Mind you, and they drove down the field again, and when they couldn't complete on 3rd and 4th down in the red zone, that would have been a field goal to tie the game. Thank you. And lastly, guys, because he did this last year in the Eagles game, he did it the year before in the Lions game. Guy has zero clue how to use his timeouts. Zero clue how to use his timeouts. Guys, there's 3:30 left in the game here. Seattle's at their own 25. First down, little 2-yard rush, and he calls the timeout, guys. You cannot start using your timeouts when there's 3 minutes left in the game. 3 minutes left in the game. You cannot start doing that. Then on 3rd and 8, on the questionable catch there from Cooper Kupp, whether it was a catch, whether it was a first down.
No, it was a catch. It was a catch. But the questionable part is it wasn't a first down.
I mean, was it? Because we've seen some crazy things in these playoffs.
It was a catch.
It looked very similar to what happened in the Bills game. Took a couple steps, ball popped out. I'm not saying I'm sure the call would have stood.
It was a catch.
You couldn't even challenge it. You couldn't even challenge whether it was a catch or a first down because he was so quick to use the second timeout. Completely unaware of what just happened. Just boom, ref, call timeout here. Wasting the timeout.
And to help you
Go
out,
ahead, Jay.
To help you out real quick, as you continue, you can challenge it and still use it as a timeout. So, like, if you lose, you still get the timeout for the challenge.
Exactly, but he had already wasted the second one.
Right.
So the ref was like, oh no, if you're going to challenge now, you got to use a third one and take the chance that you lose all 3 here.
He should have challenged it.
With 3 minutes, over 3 minutes left in the game, and you're wasting these timeouts. One ended up happening. Get the ball with 20 seconds left and no timeouts. Same thing happened in that Eagles game last year where the Rams were driving down the field late in that game because McVay had wasted 2 timeouts on nothing in the fourth quarter. Remember, Stafford took a sack there where the offensive lineman just completely missed, and the offense was completely rattled. That you needed to take a timeout there for the game on the line. Couldn't do it because you didn't have any. This game is on Sean McVay. The Rams completely wasted the MVP of this league, Matthew Stafford, who, guys, is the first quarterback ever here. Let me check my notes. The first quarterback ever to throw for 350 yards, 3 touchdowns, 0 turnovers, and lose a playoff game.
I thought it was multiple playoff games. There was like 2 he lost, or like 3. Like he's like the only quarterback to lose multiple.
It could be. Guys, he put up almost 1,000 yards 8 touchdowns and no turnovers, putting up 64 points in 2 games against what Raf calls the most vaunted defense in the league. The number one scoring defense in the league.
Skip. That was the first good defense he faced all playoffs. That's not my problem. That's the first play. That's a first good defense he played all playoffs. That's not my problem. Don't cry now.
But the number one defense in the league. Yeah, and he put up 64 points.
And then when they played Carolina's 89 defense, and he played
what does that have to do with what I'm talking about right now?
The only game that matters that you're saying these stats is this last game. These other 2 games, they're bullshit. Don't even count those games.
I'm talking about the other 2 games. I'm talking about the other Seattle game. I'm talking about this.
I'm talking about now.
This was the number one scoring defense.
I'm talking about right now, bro. Right now.
You know what he did this season against the Seattle Seahawks.
Wait, and the game that mostly mattered. Oh, he couldn't do that fourth and goal. He couldn't score, right?
Raf, are you blaming the loss on Matt Stafford?
Of course not. But I'm blaming I'm blaming that they could have won because of the fucking refs. The refs almost helped you with that game, bro. That was, bro.
It was a taunting penalty. What do you?
How was it taunting?
He went over to the sideline and he's there talking shit in their faces. He's there,
bro. Matt. Hold on, Matt. Matthew. Wait. Whoa. Time out. Because if this was you, on the other hand, I know for a fact you would be saying,
"No, it's not. That's a taunting. You can't do that. That's an easy call in any game. It doesn't matter who's playing."
Matt,
he went in the Rams coaches. He went in all their faces as their.
I saw the replay. Wait, bro. He didn't go in no one's face. He didn't even touch the white line, bro.
He was there on the sideline.
Matt, hold on, bro. He was not even on the sideline. He was right there, and he was talking to Matt, and he was talking to them, but he was going back already, bro. Just because
He's still saying it there in front of the ref. You can't do that. That's easy taunting.
Wait, so when the next drive, go ahead. No, because like you're pro wrestling.
That's an easy call. It's like doing look. We know it doesn't mean that it's It's like in the NBA, a technical call, a technical foul. Is it always? You just can't do it. You just can't do it. You know that it's going to be called quickly, especially now, and that's the same thing in the NFL. You can't do it in front of the ref. You can't do that.
Wait, really? So what happened in that next drive? That they got that big sack on Darnold after, so Darnold had a first down. The guy started dancing. What was that dance he did? Right, he did a little dance on top of Darnold. Well, wait, I didn't see the ref. I saw the ref talk to him. I didn't see him get an automatic first down, right? Wait, what happened? What happened there, man? I thought you were pro refs.
That's not taunting.
Oh, it's not taunting.
For celebration. That's the celebration sack dance that everybody does all the time.
Oh,
it don't matter, Raf. It don't matter. It didn't work out. It didn't happen. It didn't work out for them anyway. You bring up a valid point.
The taunting that makes no sense. Raf makes zero sense here.
Matt,
it's a taunting call in every game. In every game,
I don't make sense. But guess what, Skip? You lost the game. You lost the game.
Matt, the point about him not going in for the 2-point conversion, that makes complete sense. You make it 3-point game. Don't make it a 4-point game. Doesn't mean shit. Like, yeah, make it a 3-point game. If you don't get it, it's still a touchdown.
Because regardless, if you allow Seattle to go score a touchdown, whether you miss, make, or kick the extra point, the game is over.
That's a valid point.
You had to go for it there. And coming off, Seattle's defense was there arguing with each other, arguing with what's this guy's name, Raf?
Reek.
Yeah. Tariq Woolen, right? They're arguing with him like, what are you doing? What are you doing? They're completely erect. One play touchdown. You got to take advantage of that.
Yeah. But I'm not going to give you the mismanagement on the second quarter when he does the 10 incompletions. That's way too early in the game.
No, it's not. It's not, because you have to force Seattle to use their timeouts there. If they really want the ball, you have to force. At least on the second down, you've got to run it. And if you get nothing, you get nothing.
I think
it's already a go ahead.
I think in the second quarter you're playing mostly your regular game, and then you make second half like you want to be aggressive and still try to score a touchdown. So like you're gonna make those. I get it. Run the ball. Make sure you make the completions. Make them use their timeouts. But they want to make.
You already ran first down. You ran 5 yards already. That's already, even if you run again and you get no gain, you're already in a third and manageable. You have to force Seattle to waste the timeout.
Well, Matty boy, this is the W dance with. He's an offensive-minded head coach, and he wants to throw that football. And I think it's unfair to critique McVay when, you know, your boy wasn't winning in Detroit, and now he comes over here, and now he starts winning a chip with him, and now you're like, oh well, he needs to.
Yeah,
get
you know
out
what?
of here.
And I looked back at those games in that playoff run. Thank God. I thank God now that Sean McVay didn't have to do anything of that mindset.
Okay.
When it came to the Buccaneers game, the Buccaneers came back and it was just Stafford. Boom, here we go.
So okay, I'm
Go
gonna put
ahead.
it between a rock and a hard place right now. So does that mean that Jared Goff didn't succeed because of McVay, or was he only good because of McVay?
No, Jared Goff was good because of McVay.
Okay.
That's it. Jared Goff is.
Okay. And he got him to the fucking Super Bowl, so I think we should give him a little credit and not just scorch the earth when he doesn't, you know, call the timeouts correctly. He might leave
in this
anyway.
type of game that costs them the games. Those are two massive things between the timeouts and not going for it. Those are massive things.
I think
Look, credit to Seattle's defense. Credit to Seattle on that 4th and goal. It dropped 9 back. They had 2 guys only going at the quarterback. They said, we're going to double Puka. We're going to take away Devontae. We're going to take away Kyron. They said, we're going to let your 4th and 5th string receivers.
Oh, my God. And when Matthew Stafford got that first down on that rush, I nearly broke my TV, bro. I nearly broke it, bro. Because there's no way you let this old mother effer, bro, actually go for it, bro. That was the craziest I've ever seen.
Fuck this guy.
Bro.
Whatever. The point is, guys, you wasted.
Dexter Lawrence sort of broke his back right there, bro. I want him to break the back, bro. Let Stafford retire on the field, bro. That's what I wanted to see.
Oh shit, bro.
You wasted MVP Stafford. You wasted Devontae Adams leading the league in touchdowns. Now he's going to be 35 years old next year. Poor Devontae.
You keep saying wasted. Like, they didn't get to the NFC
Wasted. They were fully healthy. They had
they ran into
touchdowns.
A better team.
They were not a better team,
bro.
They were not.
Besides,
we're not a better team.
Besides the quarterback and the wide receivers, Seattle has them beating everything. They have a better defense. They have a better special teams.
Sure. Look, and I told you guys early on from that Eagles game, early in the season, the special teams was going to be big. I thought it was more the kicker than the actual special teams itself, but that's what cost them.
And the fucking running back for Seattle, if I got Walker, if I forget his first name, he's a beast, bro.
K9. That's what they call him. K9.
Beast, bro. He be running full speed 5 yards automatic, bro. Like that.
Don't worry though. There's a certain team that's gonna stop that. But don't worry though.
If the Rams got outclassed and just got outcoached, then you got me, bro. But I think in a competitive
They got outcoached. They got outcoached.
How did they get outcoached?
The
fumbles.
How did they get outcoached?
McVay being an idiot. That's
bro.
Coaching.
The only thing I'll give you is the timeout situation.
Maybe he didn't get outcoached. He just did it to himself. That's the
game
right there, guys.
I think they were minuscule mistakes that added up into a.
They're not minuscule mistakes, J-Rod. Those are massive.
No, they're not.
Not going for two.
That's the only thing. That's the only thing I'm gonna give you.
That's the game. You need the timeouts in the end.
It's not the game, bro, because your man can still
need the timeouts.
He had the ball with the opportunity to score a touchdown, and he didn't get it done.
And he would have kicked a field goal there instead had he gone for 2.
What happened? I got you. I hear you, Matt. But he still had a chance, is what I'm saying. It'd be one thing if he never got the ball back. He had a chance.
He did.
That's fine, but you have to give your team the best opportunity in the
bro. Or like your man didn't score, bro. He didn't score when he had the chance. So don't put all the blame on McVay. Your man had a chance
because that's a field goal there. The game is tied at that point.
Okay, but maybe McVay's thinking, I don't want to go into overtime in this championship game. I just want to win this shit out. So I could win it with a touchdown or not, but I'm not going to kick a field goal and go down one point. Like, I'm going to go for the touchdown. And maybe he had faith in his guy and he just didn't get it done, bro. Like, Like that's what it was. He had faith in his guy. He didn't think Sam Darnold could score, which he didn't. And then, but Matt couldn't answer. Matt Stafford couldn't answer. It was a great game, bro. It was a great game. It's just, the better team won. That's it.
Oh no, no, it's not the better team. It is not the better
I didn't want to
team.
admit it either, bro. But from what
You're talking about Kenneth Walker. Kenneth Walker after that first quarter did nothing. Like, please just stop, guys. The offense was rolling the whole game. They wasted an unbelievable year, guys. Whether you think at this point, whether you think JSN or Puka's the best receiver in the league, whatever. Devontae led the league in touchdowns. He's going to be a year older. Stafford's going to be 38.
Was this Rams team
They were fully healthy, guys. They were fully healthy.
Was this
you can't
Rams
always
team
guarantee it.
anywhere close to the Rams team that won the Super Bowl?
No, but in certain things, yeah, I'll take that. I'll take this offense. Yeah,
You take this offense, but that defense was way
take
better
this
back
offense.
at LA.
yeah. The defense was sure. Yeah,
That defense was way better.
they
back
went
then.
out and remember they bought everybody at the trade deadline, and yeah,
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like I think you keep saying wasted. I think that they weren't expecting.
because the offense was at an all-time high here.
Did we have? But
This was all-time offense.
Did you have the Rams going to Super Bowl at the beginning of the year?
Yes.
Oh yeah, because I forgot you Matt Stafford's guy. Yeah. But nobody else really had them going to the Super Bowl. There was like before the year started, nobody really had them going anywhere. They thought it was
Nobody ever does. Nobody ever does.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
Nobody ever does.
That's
Nobody
not-
had him in 21 either. I'm the only one that said, "Oh, Stafford, here we go."
That's for good reason because they haven't been in the Super Bowl since 2021. So what's the problem? I don't see a problem.
Nobody picks them any year. Any year.
That
nobody
doesn't
picks
matter. That is why would you pick them? They haven't been there since 2021. That's 5 years from now. So like, what's the point of picking them?
Like you keep saying
21, you
wasted.
didn't pick
It's
them,
like
did
I don't
you?
think they maximized their.
They wasted it. The offense was at an all-time high. All time, you can't guarantee that.
Obviously,
the team was
Matthew,
healthy.
it wasn't obviously because he couldn't get a fourth down conversion, okay? And he made 10 incomplete passes to not run the clock.
On his coach.
Obviously, now it's the coach. Now it's the coach.
So Matthew Stafford has zero blame, Matt. Zero blame.
In this game, yeah.
I don't blame
Tell me. Name me the moment. I'm waiting.
What happened?
Listen, you say
Give me the moment.
you say he's that guy. You say he's that guy, right?
saying-
You say he's MVP, right? If he's MVP, if
Name
he's
me
that
the
guy.
moment. Name me the moment.
Third down, fourth down. I mean, okay, go ahead, Jay.
No,
go
okay.
ahead.
What I'm gonna say is this. I'm gonna say if you're gonna nitpick McVay on certain time management things, do we have the opportunity to pick apart when he made incompletions by missing receivers by a couple of spots, by overthrowing receivers? Can we talk about that? Is that fair enough? Because you're
But
nitpicking.
name me
time
because in the
management
second
stuff.
half, all I saw was all time in the second half.
all time second half. When this is the
All
first
time.
time. This is the first time in his career that he hasn't completed a fourth down conversion in this game.
I thought he ran for it on fourth down.
I meant like
Completion.
Passing.
Oh, okay. I thought he ran for the fourth down and got it, but
Passing.
I don't care if it was running. I don't care how it was. Look, on the fourth down play, Seattle dropped 9 back. I mean, nobody. What are you supposed to do? What am I supposed to do with that?
Oh my god!
See,
Take a
how?
run.
What am I? Tell me what I'm
Oh
supposed to do.
my
Take a
god, bro! But don't do that. Don't do that.
Okay.
Don't do that, Matt. Just don't do
Brad,
that.
Tell me what he has to do. Tell me.
Don't
Tell me
do
what
that.
Tom Brady does there. Tell me what Tom Brady does.
But don't even like if you're defending Matt Stafford, give legitimate reason behind it.
I
Don't
gave
say
you legitimate reasons. He was
don't
all
say
time
what
in
is he
the
supposed to do. Don't say what is he supposed to do there.
So dropping
In the
9
second
means
half, he
two
was
rushes.
all time. Seattle went and scored. They were up 11. I thought the stadium was falling apart on the Rams. He said, boom, 4 plays, touchdown. Another one, boom, 4 plays, touchdown. To respond to their touchdowns. That's all time right there.
Whoa. Back to my point. That taunting play ruined everything, by the way. That ruined everything.
Play. That's
Listen.
a taunting call. It's
Listen,
a
Matt.
technical foul in the NBA. It's the same thing.
Okay, but
Can't
technical
do
foul. A technical foul in the NBA is 1 free throw. right? This changed the whole game, bro.
So you want to get rid of the taunting rule? I want it on record. You want to get rid of the taunting rule forever?
Automatic. That's all. Automatic first down for a
What do you want
taunting
it to be then? What do you want it to be?
of maybe a 5 yard closer, bro. That's
You want to
maybe,
change the rule.
never
So you
gonna
want
be
to change the
5
rule
yards.
because in this game it didn't help.
bro, and you know it too. That wasn't taunting. He was talking shit,
Oh my
and he just got unlucky that the ref was right there. But bro, that was not taunting, bro.
It's not unlucky. You're doing it in front of the ref. You have to be aware of the situation. Get off
Bro.
the field and do that.
Because
Do it after
listen,
the game. Do it after
Listen.
the game.
I don't know
bro,
why y'all
me and you
argue
both
about
know
this
it, bro.
shit. It
Me and you
doesn't
both
matter.
know it. That changed the whole, bro. And the thing is, I already knew what was gonna happen. They got that call, automatic first down, and I knew it, bro. I didn't know if
It's a taunting. What do you want? That's a taunting. That's part of the game.
bro. All I'm saying is that you guys almost got saved by the refs, bro. Like if you guys would have won that
What?
game,
Oh my! So the taunting call is the worst call you've ever seen.
no. But I'm saying like, bro, there was a
So Ralph wants to get rid of the rule. That's it. You want to get rid of the rule.
should not be an automatic first down. No, that ruined the whole game. That ruined the whole game because they got to stop 3rd and 12. That's 4th and 12. You guys would have got the field goal there. You guys never gonna.
Nobody told
You guys
Tariq
were.
Woolen to be an idiot.
You
Nobody
guys,
told him
bro.
Tariq
You
Woolen
guys,
to be an idiot.
bro. You guys would have been. Yes, he's an idiot. Everybody knows he's an idiot.
Okay, well,
He's
he showed it. That's part of the game. You can't do
Bro,
that.
his whole bench knew it was an idiot. His whole bench knew it was an idiot too, bro. Like that was the bro. That was
Exactly.
game, bro.
So you can't do that.
Hey, bro. They got mad, but you okay? At least admit to me.
It's
At
like
least
saying
admit to
I'm
me. You
gonna
got,
punch somebody in the face in the middle
Wait.
of the game.
at least admit to me that was right there. That was your turning point. That was your chance right there. Just make me happy and admit to me that was the reason why you guys got close.
Or not by luck, but by part of the game. That's not luck, or that's part of the
Oh,
game.
it was luck because they were locking.
He did it to himself. Nobody made him do that.
Bro, as long as you admit to me that like that was game right there, that was game. If they had that stop and that bullshit taunting wasn't called, that was game right there.
And
Just admit to me.
if McVay goes for 2, it makes it the Rams are kicking a field goal, and we don't know what's going on the rest of the game.
Wait, talking about going for it. You guys went for it in 4th and goal, and what happened?
So that's on Stafford. Is that on Stafford?
That's not my problem. That's the guy,
No,
right?
but that's what you were arguing before. That it is on Stafford.
That's MVP, right? That's the guy there. That's the guy.
9 back. You drop 9 back, and you double cover everyone, and you have the 4th and 5th string receivers. What? They're not open.
Bro.
Everyone is covered.
Bro, he had 1st and goal, 2nd and goal, 3rd and goal, 4th and goal. That's not my problem, bro. That is not my problem. That's
First and
MVP,
goal.
right? That's
1st and goal, they ran it. 2nd and goal, they ran it. 3rd and 4th, they threw it, and they're dropping 9 back. What am I supposed to do?
oh, but now but it's like that's what I'm talking about. Now we're talking about what am I supposed to do?
Nobody does that. That's credit to them. They dropped 9 back. What is he supposed to do there? Tell me, what does Brady do there?
He runs that shit in.
Brady. Let's not talk about
And
Brady.
He gets stopped.
Yo, Matt, I'm not blaming
Stafford was
Stafford, and I don't think
flawless.
Raph is blaming Stafford either. I think we're just saying that it's not McVay's fault, and there were some things, not that play, but there were some plays during the game where he could have probably hit a receiver or two that might have changed the trajectory of the game. That's what we're saying.
None in the second. In the second half, none. Nope.
But maybe in the
Not a
first,
single.
you got mad at McVay for not.
And they were up and they were winning in the first half until
Right.
McVay decided to give Seattle the ball back with a minute left and all 3 timeouts.
He didn't
That's
decide.
on McVay.
He didn't decide. There was no completed passes, and they had to punt the ball, and they had to give it back. Did you get a lot, Skip? You good?
You get it all, Skip? For real. You good, Skip? Anything else?
Oh, nothing.
All right, so let's talk about the second game the first game of that Sunday. Let's talk about Patriots, Broncos, the second half of a snow. Talk to me.
You want to go first on this, Maddie?
I'll let you go first, J-Rod. You're a
Okay.
big Pats guy.
I did pick the Patriots to go to the Super Bowl. I thought that Drake May and the Patriots defense with their great head coach was just gonna carry an AFC, especially when the Bills left. I was like, there's nobody that's gonna stop them. I'm not gonna lie. When I saw Bo Nix and the Broncos play against the Bills, I got a little shook because I kind of thought that the Broncos could take the Patriots on. They have the better defense. It was just the offense that I was concerned about on the Broncos side. And Bo Nix playing like that, they could have definitely taken on the Patriots. Unfortunately, Bo Nix gets hurt, and Stiddy comes in. And not only does Stidham come in, it's a giant snowstorm. Nobody played. I think Stidham had moments, and I honestly think this is crazy because we were just talking about McVay. I think Sean Payton cost the Broncos the game. I think if you kick that field goal and don't go for it on fourth down in those conditions, you should be aware of the fact that the New England Patriots aren't moving the ball on your defense at all. At all. So you kind of try to... I understand that you're probably not going to get in that position with Jarrett Stidham, so you want to take advantage of that moment, but you should know that you should trust your defense more. And I think you kick it, you go up 10, and you kind of just rely on your defense to win you that game. And he didn't. They got the fourth down stop. Obviously, the turnover didn't help. And again, it set the Patriots up in a beautiful position. And it ended up being a 10-7 game with Drake May ending it on a rush. I can't believe the Patriots are back in the Super Bowl already. It's only been 8 years. It's unfucking real. Can't believe it. That just shows you that it's not only the quarterback, it's not only the coach, it's the franchise. And you need to have a good support. You need to have a good ownership. And if you have that foundation, you're pretty much going to be in contention every year. I heard Skip talk about, and we could probably talk this a little bit later. I heard Skip talk about how Tom Brady is fuming because he thinks that New England is going to almost forget about him or kind of discredit what he did because Drake May got to the Super Bowl so early. I think he forgot the 8 years that the Patriots are basically dog shit with Mac Jones. I mean, I know they made the playoffs the one time, but got blown out. And Jacoby Brissett and all these, interchangeable
Cam Newton,
bro. Like, it wasn't all peaches and cream for these 8 years. Like, and if I'm Brady, I don't give a shit because I already proven that I was better than Belichick when I won my Super Bowl in Tampa at Brady in my own hometown. I don't think he gives a shit about that at all. So I think he's actually more proud of it, to be honest, that his team is back in the Super Bowl and winning games again. So again, kudos to the Patriots. I'm happy for Vrabel. I like him as a head coach. Drake May, I'm happy for him too. I like him as a QB. I just hate the fact that the fucking Patriots are back in the Super Bowl and they just took them 8 years of depression and that was it. Meanwhile, me and Matt have been suffering for decades. And we'll be happy to get to a championship game at this point. So
let me get this straight, J-Rod. Sean McVay with decisions in the second quarter don't matter. Sean Payton decisions in the second quarter matter. I see.
I think situations are situational, and I think depending on how the game is.
Thank you. That's all, bro. When I talk, I'm gonna say that this whole game was situational. The first half and the second half were two different games, and you guys know it.
Go ahead, Matt.
You know it, Matt. At least before I hear you speak, Matt. At least I didn't put one blame on Stafford. Of course, I was trolling you, but I didn't put one blame on him. At least play it fair. Because I already know some bullshit is going to be said. Play it fair, bro. I want to hear it. Play it fair.
Play it fair. Look, it was, the Broncos, we figured the Broncos had no chance. I thought it was going to be close early on.
Wait, we figured? Stop saying we. Me and Jay, we knew. You said 35%. Jarrett Stidham. That's what you said. with the preseason touchdowns.
Wait, was
and
this
all
a
that.
3-point game or not? Was this a 3-point
Yes.
game or not? Okay, so
Yes.
was there not a really chance for the Broncos to win as you describe it? As Sean Payton cost them the game as you guys described it? Was there not a chance for Broncos to
Wait,
win?
did I speak? I think I haven't spoke anything yet. I don't know what you're talking about. You guys, what are you saying? I haven't spoke yet about anything.
I'm saying we all figured the Pats were going to win this game.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what it comes down to. And
But can you admit first half and the second half were two different games?
that's fair.
Okay.
They're two different games, and barely no points were scored. And this was a 10-7 game, and the Pats put a Mickey Mouse run to the playoffs and to the Super Bowl. Caps it all off here, guys. I mean, J-Rod, as you know, the Pats by far the easiest schedule in the league.
Yep.
A top 5 easiest schedule in the history of the NFL.
Yep.
Number 1 in the last 30 years. That's number 1. They faced the Chargers team, and they struggled early on in that game to put up any points.
Wait.
They ultimately won. Right?
So wait,
Justin
the
Herbert
Chargers
is an
wasn't a
offensive.
good win.
Did anybody think the Chargers are going to win that game?
There was a chance. There was a possibility.
Just like with Stidham and the Broncos.
No,
right?
no, no,
It was
no,
a chance.
no, don't do that. Justin Herbert is a starting QB.
But continue. Don't let me
Can you
interrupt
tell
you.
me the records of the teams that he played?
Don't let me. Hey, the floor is yours. Don't let me interrupt you. Who am I? Who am I to interrupt you? Go ahead, sir.
Raf shows some fake stats, J-Rod, and season odds, and we look at the records of the teams that the Patriots played, and outside the Bills,
Go ahead.
there's
Go
nobody
ahead.
there.
Go ahead. Continue speaking.
Then we go to the Texans game. DJ Stroud was god awful. And look, when we get to the Broncos, and if you guys want to blame Sean Payton, whatever, Will Lutz, his guy from the Saints days, missed 2 field goals. That's a big difference. And
I
Jarrett
think the
Stidham was
Patriots
backup.
missed a field goal too.
They missed 1. I think 6 is greater than 3, but what do I know? And then Jarrett Stidham was the quarterback. Jarrett Stidham has not played a game in 2 years, guys. 2 years.
That's not Drake May's problem. He can only play who's in front.
That's not Drake. That's not Drake May's problem. Sure, and I didn't say Drake May. I said the Patriots as a whole. Very, very,
Lucky.
very, very lucky.
Mm.
That's what it is. I will give credit to their defense slightly. What they did all year, what they did to Herbert with no offensive line, fine. What they did to CJ Stroud, that's great. I think that's the best performance they had all year because we ended that game questioning if CJ Stroud should even be a starting quarterback anymore. What they did to Stidham, nobody cares because it's Jarrett Stidham, and
Actually,
the Broncos had no chance.
I think.
I think Stidham didn't play bad until he threw the pick. Oh, that blew the game nice.
In the blizzard. But continue.
The blizzard, I think some guys get it done in blizzards, but maybe Bo Nix could have.
Wait. Can you tell me who got it done? Who got it done? Who got it done?
Just throw and complete passes. He wasn't completing any passes.
That's. You know what? Continue. You know what? Continue. Finish your point because I have a lot to say. But continue, sir. Continue. Don't let me interrupt you. Like I've been saying this. So don't let me interrupt. Keep going. Who am I? Keep going.
So I think this has been a very overrated run. For the Patriots, we will see what happens in 2 weeks' time. Yeah, that's all I have to say. Congrats to the Patriots, though.
Oh, is the floor mine, Your Highness? Is it mine, Your Highness? Okay. Sorry, I had to get adjusted real quick. Don't mind me. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, after the longest rebuild of all time, no team has it harder than the New England Patriots, but they're back. The New England Patriots are back. I thought I was never going to say that again. My childhood self, he's feeling like he's free because I thought I was never going to get this again.
Wait, hold on.
After so many years of Brady and not getting the job done, and Brady not getting the job done, here we are with Drake May, our savior. And ladies and gentlemen, the Patriots are back. And how good does it feel to be back? All right. All trolling aside, let me get to my real points now.
Are you claiming to be a fucking Patriots fan now? Is that what's happening right now?
No. I wasn't showing.
Okay.
All right. First thoughts and the initial thoughts of the game. First half, I wanted to see more out of Drake. I feel like the pass rush was getting to him. I feel like the O-line was letting him down because they weren't giving him any chances to breathe at all or get that pass through. I wanted to see way more from both sides, especially because we didn't see any snow at all in the first half. I wanted to see a shootout, right? Listen, when J-Rod said it, when the playoffs started, you want to win the Super Bowl, you have to have a run game. You want to go deep in the playoffs, have a run game. And the Patriots just couldn't get the run game going. Yeah, I wanted to see more out of Drake May in the game in general, but I'm not going to fault him in the second half because that was just Josh McDaniels saying, let's just trust the defense and let's just game manage for now. But the first half, I had no excuses for Drake May. I wanted to see way more out of him. Regarding Stiddy, I was telling you guys, and Matt Ross said 35%. I don't even know why I was convinced, why I even said 10 or 5%. I should have said 0%. But listen, I don't have anybody to blame in this game. I just feel that maybe Bo Nix was here. Maybe Drake May would have been more motivated to get more on the stats. But anyways, I didn't speak when you were speaking. I gave you the floor and you keep going. So I need to keep going. Yeah. So listen, pretty average game because it was a snow game. I don't know what to tell you because after that, when the second half came, we started seeing the snow. We started getting colder. They didn't want to give Drake May the passing, so the defense got it done. If you guys think I'm going to get a prediction for Super Bowl, tune in next week because I have no idea right now. Because, guys, I've been trying to say that the only times I lost this playoff run was when I was going with my heart. I said the Bills and I said the Eagles, and I lost those two games. So I have to give me a week to think about it. But yeah, that's my thoughts. We'll see though. We'll see.
Oh man,
we'll see.
Go ahead.
I don't know. I feel like Matt has a point.
What's the point?
Because it does gnaw at me a little bit on the people they beat in the playoffs. I don't care about the regular season because the regular season.
Oh, sorry. I never got to. Sorry, Jay. I never got to talk about the strength of schedule.
Yeah, go ahead.
First of all, I'm tired of hearing the goalposts being moved. That's like the number one thing that Matthew, like, if you want to get an argument with Matt about sports, just know the goalposts are always going to be moved. It's just a fact. Matt, I've been saying it since the beginning of the year. No one had the Patriots making the playoffs. But all of a sudden they make the playoffs. Oh, they faced everybody was whack that they faced. Okay. You know what? Fine. They improved at the scene and everybody else is trash. Fine. We faced the Chargers. I see the odds. They weren't as far-fetched as you're making it seem.
It was not.
And then what did they do?
At all.
And
it was very possible for the Patriots.
They put belt to ass to Herbert in that O-line. And what did they do? They scored 3 points. 3 points. Okay. They faced Stroud. And obviously that Border Patrol defense, what? You can put it 1A or 1B with the Seattle. Very, very, very good defense as well. I forgot to mention, Chargers have a top 10 defense too. So would you look at that? Now I'll give you this, Matt. The quarterback play is bottom tier as I've ever seen it. Herbert, he sucks in the playoffs. Stroud, don't even get me started. And Stidham. That's the only thing I'll give you, Matt. But you can't deny that he's facing a top 10 Chargers defense, a top 2 Texans defense, and a top 5 Broncos defense. And now he's going to play a top one or top two defense in the Super Bowl. So what's your
I can't deny it because it's part of the quarterbacks are the reasons that these defenses eventually folded because
fair?
Justin Herbert couldn't move the ball. Excellent field position every time. CJ Stroud, don't even get me started. He turned the ball over even worse. He had the ball within midfield every time. The Texans had 3 turnovers on the Patriots that game, and it was like nothing.
Yeah.
It didn't even matter.
And May he fumbled 4 times though.
Yeah.
4 times.
Right.
4 times he fumbled, and it didn't matter.
I guess the big question is
Because go ahead.
No, I guess the big question is the Patriots defense that good? Or have they just been running into these quarterbacks at the right time where they had their worst games possible? Like Justin Herbert, his worst game. And then you had CJ Stroud, his worst game. And then you don't even get Bo Nix because he gets hurt. So is it Patriots defense or is it just them failing at the wrong time?
It's probably that the quarterback play that that defense is facing is mediocre or bad. I'll be very honest with that. But at the end of the day, boys, they don't remember how you got to the Super Bowl. They only remember how you won it.
Oh, I remember.
Say.
I remember. Maybe you don't, but I remember.
Remember what? Remember what? I
remember the road to the championships and whether it was hard or easy or not to get.
Time. If the Patriots beat the Seahawks, I think it erases all questions about the postseason and the regular season because you beat the number 1 defense, you beat that guy QB. I think it validates your whole season. But Raph,
why is Matthew nodding? Why is Matthew nodding in his head all of a sudden? I literally just said the same thing.
Hold on.
I just said the same thing.
But here's the thing, Raph. If the Patriots get mollywopped against the Seahawks, then that season, throw that shit in the garbage. Because that means that team was not AFC champions and they just got lucky. Does that make sense? Do you think that's fair enough?
Yeah.
It makes sense. It makes sense to me, but do I agree with it? Not necessarily.
So if the Patriots lose by 30...
I see what you're saying.
Patriots lose by 30 in the Super Bowl.
Okay, then I understand your point. But I think me and Matt have been saying it. The NFC was hard. Matt, I don't want to be on Matt's side because Matt's.
Wait a minute. But you've been telling me all year that Drake May's the MVP of this league.
I think he was in the regular season. Yes, regular season. Yes.
I think he was, and I know what my MVP did 2 times against the Seattle Seahawks. Number 1 defense league, and you're telling me your guy's gonna get if he gets shut out and blown out. That's pretty embarrassing, don't you think?
Yes. However, my prediction, my rebuttal would be that my guy went from a 4-13 to 14-3, and now he's in the Super Bowl. That's what I'm trying to say right now. That's what I'm trying to say. I come here, I read you guys my notes, and I always tell you how it is. But like Matthew loves to say, what do I know? Early Super Bowl prediction, boys. Early predictions with scores.
I can't give early. Nah, I can't give early. Let's save it.
Yeah, next week.
No.
Bless you.
Okay. Thank you. But I wasn't going to give mine. I just want to see if you guys have any initial thoughts. But
we can talk about the game if you want to. I hope it's a great game. I'm more excited about it seeing Sam Darnold play the Rams than I was before, I will say. I think it'll be a good back and forth.
Will you be rooting for him?
Yeah, I can't see the Patriots win, bro. I can't.
I disagree, but
I can't.
Listen,
I wouldn't be.
I'm not gonna make the mistake. Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I wouldn't be upset by Drake May winning.
No, you're good.
But I would like to see I would rather the Seahawks.
Matt?
Yeah, I'd like to see Darnold win. I didn't give enough credit to Darnold in my previous segment. He played a great game. He flat out played a great game. The Rams.
He outplayed my he outplayed my MVP.
He didn't outplay the coach.
Say it like this. My former first round Jets pick outplayed my MVP. That's all I need to hear. And
that's not what happened. If Raph wants to go look at throw for throw, we can do that at another different point in time in this game. Nevertheless, he played a great game And there was the very little pressure that there was. He took it and he got beat up and he took it and he threw it and made those plays. That was
we were supposed to
great on him.
We were supposed to talk about Sam Darnold. We didn't talk about him. Go ahead, keep going, Matt.
Oh yeah, and I think yeah. As far as that question, J. Rod, I think he definitely proved himself here.
Yeah, to Sam Darnold.
That he's a guy that can get it done. He's a guy that can win big games. He can go shootout for shootout with Matt Stafford. I think that's all that needs to be said. Phenomenal game from Sam Darnold.
Yeah, bro, you nailed it. That was the biggest question mark, bro. Can he fucking do it in the big game? And he did it, bro. And I couldn't believe it. And you got to give the man credit, bro. I wanted to ask, Raph, I want you to give your thoughts, but then I want to ask a question to you guys regarding Sam Darnold.
No, yeah, you guys said it well. Sam Darnold outplayed the MVP of this league, so I'm very much happy. But listen, I've been trying to say it. All he needed to be is just a guy, and of course, he wasn't just a guy in this scenario. But the last 2 games, he was just a guy, and then he got there, and his team helped him get there. So, will it be enough? That's for the audience to see next week in our analysis, but. Absolutely great game from him.
So,
and one more quote, Jay. I don't want to say it because I know Matthew would have trolled me, so it's only right. I troll him back because Jay, of everyone on the NFC, open shot, fate of the universe on the line, or the Martians have the death beam point at Earth, you better hit it. Matthew Rodriguez, I want Sam Darnold.
Oh,
guy's unreal.
My God, Max. All right, guys. So, when I saw Sam Darnold win the championship, I started getting my brain racing, and I started thinking about the future of the NFL. And I think, going into the future, I think QBs are going to become less important in 5 years' time. And here's what I mean by that. I think if you were a team and you had the option between a historically Hall of Fame defensive end and you had just a great quarterback, maybe one MVP in their career, but nothing more than that, I think you take the QB every time, right? Like right now, current times. I'm saying that in 5 years' time, it's going to get to the point where the defensive end is going to be more important because I think these QBs are starting to show that if you sacrifice your whole team to get that guy and build your team around just the QB, if you don't take care of the other aspects of your team, defense, special teams, it's going to cost you in the playoffs. The top 5 QBs in the league, Stafford, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson. 4 of those guys did not make this playoffs this year. And one of them Josh Allen made it and Stafford made it. And they both didn't make it to the Super Bowl. These 2 QBs who have been developed with Sam Darnold's case going through turmoil, but in the Patriots' case, actually drafting him and building him from the ground up, I think it's going to give QBs more time to develop in their organizations because it's going to show that if you put the time and effort with the coach, with the player, that it's going to lead to future success. And I think that we're going to see less quarterbacks get given up on. And I feel like the field is going to be a lot more even because it's starting to show that besides Mahomes, besides Stafford, besides Josh Allen, besides Lamar, Burrow, these guys are generational talents and nobody can touch them. But it's only those 5. Everybody else is kind of middle of the pack. And if you don't get one of those 5 guys, then you have to win another way. And Seattle has shown that you can win with a defense and a guy who was just an outcast that you brought in. And the Patriots show that you can have a second-year, third-year QB with a solid coach and a solid defense and get to the Super Bowl. So my question to you is, do you think the QB position is becoming less valuable as the years progress.
Go ahead, Ref.
So what I've been starting to theorize that the easiest position to be, the easiest position to be replaced in all of sports is starting to become the quarterback position, because a lot of teams are giving up faster than how it was previous years. And now I do see that a lot of teams are going to be focusing on making their defense close to perfect rather than making their offense close to perfect. So I think that, we're going to see more, not necessarily game managers, but we're going to see more of like elite defenses or coaches trying to prioritize their defenses being to the top tier rather than them having a quarterback. Because, for example, let's put this scenario in a case. The Bengals. Wherever you put Burrow, I don't give a damn, but we all know that he's top 5 when healthy, right? He could have been playing his whole year, and we could have been saying right here that the Bengals still wouldn't have made the playoffs, right? Look at the Texans, for example, another perfect example. Best defense in the league. Both of their quarterbacks can be named just guys. They're just a guy. Davis Mills or Shaw, the two quarterbacks that played this year. And they got to the playoffs, and before they lost to the Patriots, they were like in a 7-game, 8-game win streak. You know what I'm saying? So I agree with what you're saying.
Matt?
No, I disagree here because, Rev, like you just mentioned the Texans, and that made all these things and just guys may be good enough to get you to the playoffs, maybe have a run, maybe even make a Super Bowl. But when the game is on the line here, like they're not getting it done. Sam Darnold got it done here in a game that if he had one crucial mistake, the Rams probably win that game. One interception, one fumble, strip sack, the Rams probably win that game. And like quarterback play had to be at an all-time high. He had to turn back into the number 3 overall pick that he was to get that done. If you look at guys like Jimmy G, who made a Super Bowl, and Brock Purdy, who made a Super Bowl, those guys may be good enough to get you there with great coaching and great playmaking and great defenses around them. But to get it done, look at the recent quarterbacks who've won Super Bowls.
Talk to me.
It's funny. I think out of all, I was just gonna say that. Go ahead, man. Go.
I think Raph would probably make this argument. Jalen Hurts is probably the one that would be, in some people's eyes, questionable as to whether or not, he had a great defense around him. He had great weapons. He had an all-time season from his running back, great O-line, and they still got it done.
Okay.
And sometimes, go ahead.
No, so go ahead, keep going. Go ahead. I want you to finish. Go ahead.
And sometimes you have generational defenses, like we saw the Ravens win a Super Bowl with Joe Flacco, but even still, great all-time defense, Joe Flacco had to perform in those playoffs. Russell Wilson is another example where, was he so great in those playoffs that the Seahawks won? No, he wasn't. He had 4 picks in the NFC Championship game. But all-time defense won them that championship. So it just,
if you remember Peyton Manning with the Broncos against
when they won,
he was just a guy, bro.
Yeah, I think you're making my point in retrospect, because you talk about here are the guys that won the Super Bowl in the past 20 years: Eli, Flacco, Big Ben, Russ, Peyton, Brady, obviously, Aaron Rodgers only once, and Russ. And then you have Jalen Hurts, Patrick Mahomes, obviously. Like there are goats in there. Don't get me wrong, but then there's also guys who are just good, including my guy Eli Manning.
Like you had to they had to make certain plays though in key moments. Eli made incredible plays when he had to. Darnold made incredible plays in this NFC Championship game. Ross made incredible plays in that NFC Championship late in that game. And if he doesn't, then they don't win.
I guess my argument is that the competition, like the QB gap, is kind of like narrowing a little bit. You know how like in the NBA the skills gap is kind of narrowing. That's why it's like high scoring all the time, because like a normal ass shooting guard could put up 30 at any given time. I think that's what's happening with the QB class. I'm thinking that these guys who are coming off the bench might possibly give you 250 yards passing. It used to be you got to come off the bench, you're lucky you get 50 yards from them. Now these quarterbacks are coming off the bench. Malik Willis was one. Jacoby Brissett basically took Kyler Murray's job. You know what I mean? Kirk Cousins, I know he was a starter, but he fell off, then came back, and he's starting to kill again now. Sam Darnold, we're going to talk about Sam Darnold. Brock Purdy, Mr. Irrelevant. You know, Jimmy Garoppolo got to a Super Bowl, and he's not even playing right now. So I'm saying, like, I think it's more important to build that team than it is to worry about the quarterback. Like, it always used to be, tank, we're never going to win because we don't have the QB. The other teams are showing that you don't have to do that. Teams are showing that you don't need to have the QB figured out right now. And I think you can win. I think like people were saying, like you, Matt, you can get to the playoffs with them, but you can't win in the playoffs with them. And I think that that's being, proven wrong right now.
Yeah, I mean,
one of these guys are going to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Just one? Nice.
Campeones.
Nice. All right. Next topic.
Next topic, boys. We done here with the NFL?
Yeah, well, let's leave the predictions for.
Whoa. We are not.
Oh, that's right. That's right. We're not done with the NFL, J-Rod, because there's some game happening this Sunday.
Yes.
I don't know what it's called. I'm not sure if it's the
This is
All-Star
crazy,
game.
bro. It's been all-time hate. I've never seen anything like this.
Family fun weekend with the boys.
Okay. Used to be a legendary game. In Hawaii.
There's a clip of Sean Taylor taking a fucking punter's head off in a preseason game, in a fucking Pro Bowl game, and now we got freeze tag and hopscotch, like Chris Broussard said.
J-Rod, Shadur Sanders has been named as the Pro Bowl replacement for the Drake May, who of course will be in the Super Bowl in a couple of weeks. Raph, this is your guy, deserved or not?
Like I said in the chat, I'm not gonna sit here and get trolled. This guy, no one talked about him. Why are we not talking about him?
Bro, because you know why they put him in this fucking Pro Bowl, bro. You know it's for fucking views. You know that's what it's for.
Didn't
guys
play good towards the end of that season, if I remember correctly.
Matt, he had 2 touchdowns and 3 interceptions, and he made the Pro Bowl.
Oh, he did.
Stop.
Different. I'm thinking.
Bro, they need to change the Pro Bowl, bro. They need to change. They need to award the Pro Bowl team. They talk about this on first things first. They need to award the Pro Bowl team, make these guys the Pro Bowlers, and then tell the alternates to go to the event. Don't call these guys Pro Bowlers. They're not. You're fucking up the whole statistical shit in the NFL. Now when you really are Pro Bowlers, you're gonna find fucking Shadur Sanders on there.
Yep. The Pro Bowl just lost even more value than it
Oh my god, bro, this is crazy, bro. It's been for years. It's been for years, bro. I don't know. I never watched Pro Bowls, bro. I don't remember the last time I watched a Pro Bowl.
Yo, bro, you're gonna be flipping through the channel and you're gonna see Shadur throwing a water balloon at Caleb Williams. And that's gonna be the Pro Bowl.
This is awful. This is awful.
Matt,
advantage of their little ratings.
Why is it awful? Why are we saying it's awful now? It's been awful for 5 years, Matt. Tyler Huntley made it, but you're not making it a big deal, bro. It's the same thing.
Harping on it, bro. You talk about that was the past. Talk about now. You want to talk about now? Talk about now.
And you know what, guys? Have your shots.
Sanders was awful this year. Look, I'm pretty sure everybody else that could have possibly been asked ahead of him said, "No, I'm good. I'm good."
Yo,
So
bro,
they said,
literally
"You know what? Let's call
everybody.
Shadur."
Literally everybody.
So they asked Trevor Lawrence, I'm sure everybody, and they all said, "No, I'm good."
They shot Baker Mayfield email. He's in the fucking NFC, and they were like, "Nah, bro, I can't do that. That's breaking the rules." Bro, it's bad, man. It's bad.
This is awful, but congrats to Shadur Sanders.
Congrats, Shador.
Now,
You deserve it.
I'll have to live with, Matthew Stafford and Shadur Sanders have the same amount of Pro Bowls.
That's
Oh,
insane.
That's great.
That's crazy.
Pro Bowl used to mean something.
Well, don't worry, Matt. Hopefully, by NFL honors, Matt Stafford could say he's also an MVP. So,
Oh, maybe Shadur wins Pro Bowl MVP on the same weekend. I don't know.
comeback player of the year, Shador Sanders. Even though this is his rookie year.
That's wonderful. Real quick, guys, I wanted to get your thoughts on this last little piece on the NFL
Yes, sir.
with the Steelers bringing back or signing Mike McCarthy to be their head coach, and apparently they want Mr. Rogers to be back. Is this good? Is Rogers actually going to come back? J-Rod, what do you think here?
I think he has ties to Pittsburgh. Like, he lives there. I think he like grew up there when he was a kid or whatever. So I guess it's cool for him. And I think Mike McCarthy isn't a bad coach. I just think that there are some things in game that he can do better. And I think he's just old school. I just think his offensive mind is just not what it used to be. And I think Kellen Moore was more the reason in Dallas than he was for the offense being so great. And people are basically using that to give him this job. But hey, if you want to keep Aaron Rodgers to play back 1 year, I guess bring back his old coach from Green Bay. Even though I thought they had a falling out before he got fired, but I could be wrong. I could be misremembering that, to be honest. What does it mean for the Steelers? Absolutely shit. They're not going anywhere, okay? Aaron Rodgers is getting a year older, okay? That defense is getting a year older. The weapons besides DK Metcalf were shit. A lot of the games they won were by one score, and that can easily flip the other way. And if Aaron Rodgers jolts the wrong way, he might be done for his career. So, if it's a long-term thing, which having the head coach for the Steelers is, and they don't change a lot, I hope he's good at developing quarterbacks young, but I don't see that. He's had Rodgers, basically seasoned for 5 years before he played with him. He got Brett Favre, who was already a seasoned veteran. And then he went to Dak Prescott. That these guys were already kind of made before he got there. So him developing his own quarterback, it's kind of hard for me to see. But hey, it's somebody Aaron knows, and if they want to take one more shot this year, one last hoorah, send Aaron on his way and just refresh everything from then. And Mike McCarthy's their pick. God bless them. Let's see what they do. But I don't think it goes anywhere.
Yeah, this is just another Pete Carroll to the Raiders situation. It's going to be a 1 year thing. I don't see this going past a year. I just think it's historic that they reunite in Pittsburgh when that's the team they beat in the Super Bowl, 2 in the ring together. But like I was telling you guys, I feel like they should have gotten younger. I feel like they should have built from the ground up, not stay in purgatory, because they're going to stay right there, 8-9 or 9-8. Congratulations. Who cares? You know what I'm saying? But Cameron, I didn't see you in the chat. What's up, Cam? Underserved Pro Bowl. All right, Cam, get the hell out the chat, bro. Nobody cares about that.
Yeah, Cam. Yeah, talk that
And
shit.
yeah,
That's a fact.
Mike McCarthy, as Cam said, is not saving the Steelers. Yeah.
Yeah, this is if they truly decide on bringing back Aaron Rodgers, this is another one of like Raf's guy, Mickey James, just stat padding at its finest. Rodgers knows he's not winning anything.
You keep saying stat padding. What does that mean, bro? He's already a Hall of Famer. What is he stat padding? Oh, speaking of Hall of Fame, Raph
on the
told me
list.
something for this podcast that we got to talk about too before we get off football. But go ahead, Matt.
Yeah, just stat padding, getting up on the all-time list on whatever he can, touchdowns, yards. That's all this is, and he gets to go out with the coach he started with. That's cool,
Matt,
I guess.
Matt, if Aaron Rodgers throws for 50 touchdowns and 4,000 yards this season, does that change your
Now, if he
perspective on
does,
him at all?
of course.
No,
But is
okay,
that?
okay, that was a little
Do we all
dramatic.
see that happening?
Okay, I don't see
Do
that.
we see that happening?
My point I'm trying to make to you is that I don't think there's anything he can do that would change your opinion of him. Like, unless he does something crazy like that. Like, his legacy is pretty much cemented, right? Like, he is who he is. Unless you got him win the Super Bowl. You got him win the Super Bowl?
No, but if they do, I mean, well, if I don't think he cares about winning anymore.
Unless they make a big trade this offseason for, like, defensive players or more weapons, I don't see it happening.
I just don't get the hire. I just don't get it.
And especially now with no Mike Tomlin there, bro, where at least I knew I was getting 8 wins. Like, no matter through hell or high water, now I don't even know I'm getting that. Yeah, nah, bro. Yeah, that's a dub.
D-Rob, what do you want to talk about?
Raph, please tell the chat what you told me before we went live.
Yeah, so it appears that Bill Belichick will not be going to the Hall of Fame in the first ballot.
Yep.
What kind of freaking nonsense is that? Who?
Here's what I think. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Let me ask you a question. Who the hell would be a first ballot Hall of Fame coach if it's not Bill Belichick? Nobody. I better not see one first ballot coach ever for the rest of my life that I'm alive. And even when I die, I'm going to make sure that shit's not happening still. He's a 6-time head coach winning Super Bowl champion. He won 2 Super Bowl rings as a D coordinator for the New York Giants. He has the greatest dynasty in the 21st century. And you don't make him a first ballot Hall of Famer? Why? Because he's been not hanging around the right people? Because his girlfriend's a little too young for him? Is that why we keep him out? That's all personal shit. You got to keep it professional. Yo, bro, I can't believe that, bro. That's got to be a troll job. There's no way, bro. He was named All-Madden head coach. Like, he was deemed the best head coach ever. All right, I'm done. That's just crazy.
Look, Bill's an all-time great coach. Guys, let's not forget.
Cheating scandals?
A couple of cheating scandals.
Oh my god.
Spygate.
Yo, Cam just said he got astro energy to him. That's what he just said, bro.
Spygate. Flakegate. So I don't know what that does. That mean Tom Brady doesn't get on in his first year either?
So wait, hold on.
Guilty by the same crimes.
Okay.
I mean,
so take away those 2 Super Bowls. He's still a 4-time Super Bowl winning champion, and he has 6
yeah, but that's like baseball with steroid guys. You take away all the year they took the steroids. Well, what about the rest of their career?
So wait, you're okay with this?
No, here's what I think. I actually think this is I think Tom and him will get in together. Maybe they do a whole Patriots.
Oh, I did hear about that. Because they have to wait for Tom, right? Because Tom's like the last one.
Wait for Tom, Adam Vinatieri, getting Gronk. You know, I could do a whole little. Let's all get in together.
If they do that, then
if that's what it is,
I take back my rant. If they do the whole Patriots dynasty in one shot, then I take back my soliloquy.
But no, I do think he should have been first ballot. I mean, what's second all time in wins? I mean, this is it's garbage.
That's garbage.
I think they have no excuse not to put him first ballot. Like, I don't care. Like those, of course, you have those Deflategate, Spygate, no date, Bill in 5, but no, you should have still gave it to him.
Yeah, bro. I'm not. If you didn't kick him out the league when it happened, then don't punish him now that he's going into the Hall of Fame. You should have punished him back then.
Like if he was still the league when both those shits happened, then why not include him?
Exactly.
But Matt's just salty that his guys like A-Rod and Barry Bonds are never going to be in the Hall of Fame, so he's just salty. It's fine.
I think A-Rod went up about 9% on the ballot this year.
He's
I
gonna
don't
get
know.
in.
Maybe
He just,
that's
he
something
just
for the
needs a couple
future.
more seasons with the Fox baseball. He'll get in. Don't give him. You give him time. A couple more smiles, a couple more banter with Big Papi. He'll be in there. Don't worry.
All right, guys, we got to move on to what's happening this Saturday in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. The Royal Rumble, the 39th Royal Rumble in WWE history.
You heard that? That was my fucking knees that just cracked.
J-Rod has seen them all.
Fuck, you have not seen them. I have seen them all, but not live.
This looked. I mean, I'm not sure what's gonna happen here, guys.
Yeah, I'm curious.
Guys confirmed. A lot of guys confirmed so far. In the men's Royal Rumble, Roman Reigns, of course, one of the favorites to win. You know, Cody Rhodes is in there with a chance to be a 3-time winner. Ralph, what do you think here? What's going to happen? What do you see potential storylines that this could lead to? And who do you got winning the Royal Rumble?
Okay. So I made the wrong decision last year, the wrong thoughts, and I wasn't really thinking straight because I always knew that maybe sometimes they go straight up because Cody just brainwashed my mind that every time someone wins the Royal Rumble, they have to go for the WWE Championship. But then I remember that the most prestigious championship at the time was Roman's title, and that story, that the fakest story ever told in WWE. But anyways, that's not what we're here to talk about. We're here to talk about right now, 2026. And guys, I'm gonna give you guys a spoiler. The Elimination Chamber will be for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Okay.
Which is why I think the Royal Rumble winner will go to face Drew. Now, do they have the balls to give Cody that third? I wouldn't put it past him. The way that he's been staving Cody and just booking him, I wouldn't put it past him. So he's my second winner. If this guy doesn't win, he's my second winner. But guys, I think they're going to play it safe. And even though we got those rumors about him and Triple H fighting, I don't think Triple H has the balls yet to go for a young guy. I don't think he's going to push Oba just yet. I think he stays safe, and I think OTC is going to face Drew McIntyre at Mania. Now, is it going to be a 1v1? I don't know. Okay. Maybe Cody somehow sneaks his way in, and Matthew's going to hit with the pom-poms is going to be, yes, let's go, Cody. But I have the World Heavyweight Championship Elimination Chamber. I wouldn't put it past that CM Punk defends it in the Elimination Chamber. I wouldn't put it past that. Because you got Finn, you got Braun. That I know they're not going to win. They're not going to win the Royal Rumble. Yeah. Because I thought Braun was going to win it, but then now I'm like, no, it's Triple H here. Like, yeah, okay. Come on.
So I know I was pushing Obafemi hard, but I'm coming to my senses, and I'm starting to realize it's not going to happen. I do think he'll have a big elimination, like 10 eliminations, but yeah, I don't think he wins. I think Roman is probably the.
What if our guy Oba eliminates someone who flipped not too long ago?
I don't know, but yeah, I think OTC is a good choice. I think you're in Vegas for the second year. You're gonna have to sell that place out. You got to bring the big guns, and I don't think Obafemi, as great as he is, I think he will get to that at one point, but he's not there right now, like you said. So I think I have the OTC. If I had to pick a runner-up, and I'm being honest, I can maybe see a Brock Lesnar again. Maybe they try to do Brock versus Punk at Mania for the world title. Brock Lesnar was on the marquee sign, and he's gonna be in a marquee match. So I don't know if they're gonna set him up against Gunther, but if that's not in the cards, Beast versus the Best again at WrestleMania for the world title. I think I don't see it. I don't see that getting pushed back, but I think Roman Reigns is gonna win. I think Roman Reigns is gonna win the Rumble. I think he needs another push, and I think he's only won one, right? He's never won, so he's only won one Rumble. So give him his second one. I think OTC wins.
I thought about this last night. I looked over my list of the last couple of years. Looked at last year where I cannot believe I had the final boss in the Royal Rumble.
You did. Yo, we're still doing that. We're still doing it. But we have to put our list before Saturday night. Saturday night, you have to have the list.
No.
Friday night.
Yeah.
Friday night. After SmackDown. Submit your list.
Yeah.
Tell Adri, Matt.
I got you. In 2024, I had The Rock there, and I had The Rock losing to CM Punk, and I had him coming out at 30, and that was the Rumble I attended. And who came out at 30? None other than Sami fucking Zayn.
Well, guess what, Matt? Sammy's not in this Rumble this year, so
Wonderful.
you had him winning.
No, I wouldn't put it past him. I wouldn't put it past him.
Or is he?
I wouldn't put it past him. I looked at last year and I had Rock and Reigns as the last two in the fucking Rumble. The Rock winning. I mean, so I'm torn on this.
Torn on who?
I looked at, do they want to give it to Braun Breaker, right? He lost on the first Raw of the year. I don't think that story was over. I figured he was actually going to win that match that day, and he didn't. That kind of didn't bode well for his. I'm not a fan of Braun as Raph is and J-Rod is, but now Roman Reigns in there. But J-Rod mentioned something towards the end. There's going to be someone in that Royal Rumble, J-Rod, was also vying for his third Royal Rumble, in case nobody notices that one. This is in Saudi Arabia, Raf. A place that is always loved and clamored for Brock Lesnar.
I can't take you serious right now.
They've always loved their Lesnar, Reigns, Goldberg type of matches, type of guys.
Okay, but Matt, wouldn't that be better? Wouldn't that be better for you to say that next? Oh wait, no, he's retiring. Wait, is it confirmed that he's retiring next year? Okay, so wouldn't it be better that he wins next Royal Rumble because it's going to be in Saudi Arabia and not in Vegas?
But who? I mean, do we think Punk is going to? I think that's the only. I mean, unless it's against Gunther next year. If you want to wait for that for next year, if Gunther has a title at that point, but that Raw for Madison Square Garden in November, guys, when Brock came back with Roman, and Brock is the one that interrupted Punk.
Yep.
And does that mean anything, or did it just happen to be? And I don't know.
They start building from that.
I'd love to see Brock and Punk. I think the Twitter geeks would absolutely go nuts if Brock Lesnar would win the Royal Rumble. They would lose their minds. It'd be like, oh, Triple H, how could you do that? WWE's a clown show. But there's no other clown than Cody Rhodes, guys. Cody Rhodes will not be winning his third Royal Rumble. J-Rod, if he wins this Royal Rumble, we're going to be moving some furniture up in there because this is...
No, you're right. But Matt, think about it like this, Matt. It's not that I want him to win because, he's like the last person I think should win this, right? But think about it like this, bro. If they actually do the Elimination Chamber for the World Heavyweight Championship, or at least the winner faces the World Heavyweight Champion, don't you think that the winner of the Royal Rumble is going to obviously face?
That is for Punk's title.
Punk's title if he still has it.
Okay.
Because think about it. Last year they took the reach, right? Because usually if you look at it in the very past, you see that almost every Royal Rumble winner went to go face for the WWE Championship, right? Last year they took the risk. They gave it to Jay, meaning that the Elimination Chamber had to face the WWE Champion, right? So do you think they actually going to do that again, that we're going to go wait till Elimination Chamber? I don't think so. Because at the end of the day, the Royal Rumble is always going to be bigger than the Elimination Chamber. It's going to be more watched, right? I think it's going to be the winner faces Drew, but
The winner of the Rumble faces Drew.
yeah, I think the winner of the Rumble is going to face Drew,
So it's gotta-
or whoever's champion. But it's looking like it's going to be Drew.
So you're saying Roman faces Drew if he wins.
I think my prediction is that
I don't think
my
Roman's
prediction
going
is
after
that
Punk.
you think he's going after Punk.
No, I don't think he's going after Punk.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think it's gonna be. He doesn't want that secondary title,
Right.
like he called it. The what he call?
The BJ.
What does he call it?
I forgot what you call
He
it.
goes to the number
number
two
two,
the,
yeah,
the number two
champion.
table.
Yeah, the number 2 champion.
Right.
Yeah.
So even with like his thing with Drew, but guys, I just think that Triple H has too much love for Cody, and like that's number one guy. So Roman would win, but Cody's gonna find a way to get in there. I'm telling you guys right now,
So-
he's gonna find a way.
What if the Elimination Chamber is the number one contender for the world title, and Brock
Right.
wins that?
Look. I really think it's gonna be Brock,
wins the Chamber.
Braun, Finn, and like three other guys.
Maybe
Or Punk.
AJ if he doesn't retire. Maybe his last hoorah.
Stay tuned for our last segment of the podcast.
But
But yeah, guys, what do you guys think?
I love to hear this Brock love. I didn't think Brock was gonna get any love here.
I was thinking, I'm thinking about it. I'm like, who in Vegas is gonna sell the main event for the championship? And I'm thinking like, I don't think Cody's gonna win number 3. I'm kind of with you guys on this. I don't want him to see win number 3. That's over pushing. So my thing is like, all right, who's a big marquee who hasn't won in a minute? You know what I mean? It's not gonna be a new guy. They gave it to Jey Uso last year. They're not gonna do it again this year. They're gonna get to somebody who's.
You know what, J-Rod? Like you said, who's on the cover? Who's been the 4 guys there
That's what I'm
playing
saying. It's been them
playing
4.
poker? Them four in a title picture.
That's what I'm saying.
Whether it's Punk versus Brock and Cody and Roman Drew. I mean,
So what if the Elimination Chamber is for the title, but Cody wins that? He beats Drew in the Chamber, and then that's how you set up Roman Cody at Mania.
I really do not want to see.
They're setting up
match,
number 3.
bro.
They already talked about it. They're setting it up, and it's probably gonna happen at
You can
Vegas.
set it up for
Actually,
Roman's retirement match.
I don't think so. Jay. I don't think so anymore.
You don't think they're setting up number 3?
It's rumors right now, but they're saying that the reason why Cody dropped it was not only that Cody said to drop it to Drew, but it's also like they wanted to change plans because Roman wanted to face Cody at Mania for the title again, and they were like,
Okay. Yeah, I don't want that either. I'm just saying like these are the possibilities that who Roman would face. I mean, we'll talk about the next topic, but maybe there's a certain honorary Uso waiting for him at WrestleMania with the title.
telling you right now, you know how I was joking around that I was not gonna watch Royal Rumble. I swear to God, I would not watch WrestleMania. I swear to God, I would not watch it. I swear to God, I wouldn't watch it, bro.
Maybe there's an honorary Uso waiting for him at Vegas with the title.
What Matt? What he called him like 2 years ago? The lumberjack, bro.
The lumberjack.
Lumberjack champion.
Nah, there's no way Sami Zayn main events holding the title. No way. He will only main event if he won it.
So do you think Sami Zayn will be in the Rumble? Well, first, do you guys think
No.
Sami Zayn is any chance of Sami beating Drew? Zero.
No way you have Drew beating Cody Rhodes, your Superman, just to loot the lumberjack. Come on, bro. You don't do that, bro.
Look,
Yo,
there's
Oh
some,
my god, you guys.
Triple H.
there's
hates
some
Oh
home
my
field
God.
advantage here, Raf. There's some home field advantage
home
here.
field advantage.
Hey, guys, remember last year I was saying when we found out this was in Saudi Arabia, I said, "Congrats, Sami Zayn, you're the Royal Rumble winner."
Yeah, you
Now
were
he's in
saying
the
it.
title match. If
This
he
is
wasn't in the title
unbelievable.
match, I would legitimately have Sammy. I would
Yeah, no, that's what was
believe
so
that they picked
that's
Sami
what was so
Zayn to
curious
win the
hear from
Rumble.
you, because I was like, you had Sammy this whole time.
I don't think that moment is like to be in unless if they open the match, if they open the show with that, maybe I'd be raising an eyebrow and be like, whoa. But I just to have it in the middle in between both and
If it's
Sami Zayn win like that, I'm
that's a
not
good
sure
point.
that's
If it's
the
not
moment
the,
that
if
they
it's not
want
the
to
main
go
event
for.
or the first match, I agree.
Yeah,
Is Royal Rumble 2 nights? No, it's one night.
no one. Yeah,
So I think
2 o'clock.
women's
They ruined it.
starts-
They ruined it at 2 o'clock. Wow.
Yo, they ruined that shit.
Wow.
At 2 o'clock, bro. Like they really like.
Can't wait for WrestleMania to be at 2 o'clock that I will not be watching. Yo, guys, how did WrestleMania go?
Ridiculous. We're eating
so Raph, you have Roman Reigns winning.
dinner, and we're here talking about WrestleMania. It's already over. It's like, who does that?
So J Rod got me. I'm going with fucking Brock Lesnar to win this Royal Rumble. So
Well, I wouldn't put it past it. We all
J-Rod,
mentioned
who's your
Saudi's
who you
famous
have,
guys.
J-Rod?
Robin
Who do you have, J Rod?
to win the Rumble?
Yeah,
Oh, I had Roman. I had Roman.
Roman. Oh wait, oh my god.
I had Roman. I just
Matt brings up a great point that they're in Saudi, bro.
Bro, I want it to be, you know,
Oba.
Oba, but it's not. It's not
Don't
gonna happen.
stop it, guys. You guys gotta stop with this.
Bro, no promotion. They just told him he's gonna be there.
I can't wait for Oba to eliminate Brock, and I want to see Matt's face. I might suplex Matt. I might suplex Matt myself,
Guys,
bro. if that
Oba
happens.
Femi is literally Omos with a catchier fucking walk.
If
to
one of you
him.
know.
The same thing.
One of you know.
The
If
same-
one of you
couldn't
know.
move, bro. Amos couldn't fucking
Bro.
move.
Oba, he can wrestle, bro.
He
Trust
can
me,
wrestle,
bro. Matt, think about it like this, Matt. And I'm not even trying to be biased. Think about it like this. They didn't even let Cody Rhodes pin Oba, bro. They didn't even let that happen. They made Drew interfere with that match. Think about it like that.
I mean, yeah, they're high on him. So I don't know. We'll see. There'll obviously be a moment there where we get Brock and Oba in the ring together, and Gunther perhaps is in there. We'll get all guys.
I will
Roman's in
say-
there.
Give me that triple threat like Drew and Sheamus and Gunther. Give me those 3 beasts right there, bro.
I will say the Rumble's low key stacked a little bit because you got Gunther, you got Cody, you got Roman, you got Oba coming, you got all these
Braun.
Trick Williams is gonna be in it. What's the kid from the Raw? What's the kid from Raw? The new kid? I forget.
Javon Evans. Javon Evans.
Yeah, it's pretty stacked Rumble, bro. Pretty stacked Rumble.
Unfortunately, my guy Theory will be the one to be first eliminated because they just treat him like garbage.
I
Theory
got
sucks,
I got
bro.
Theory eliminating Braun Breaker.
Whoa! What?
That's when he turns on the Vision. I'm telling you, and that higher power is also Theory's working with that higher power.
What? Yo, I hope you're right.
The higher power is Seth.
It could
So-
be. It could be Seth
Guys, any chance Seth is in the Rumble?
because
No.
when oh my god,
Logan.
when the Raw GM was like, oh, and
Oh.
you're in the Rumble Theory, and you're in the Roman Logan, and you're in the Rumble Brunson. Paul Heyman looked at him like he was bugging, like he didn't know what was going on. So I think
Yeah, and in the locker room when Logan was there giving like a speech, we have to work collectively and pick one guy
And
to
then-
win. I think that guy should
Yeah,
be
he-
Braun.
And then Theory
We're
was
all
like,
oh, I agree. In theory, it took a minute. It was like
I think he's working with the higher power, and I think he eliminates Braun. I think something happens to Bronson where he gets dumped over, maybe about Obafemi, and that starts that rivalry. And then, Logan gets dumped out, and then it's just Braun and it's Austin Theory, and Braun is killing, and Austin just dumps him over.
You're right. I'll be right, J-Rod. We'll see. All right, so 2 Romans.
One
And of
Brock.
course, I got to be the odd one out,
Sounds
and
like
I'm
a
going with
fucking
Brock.
Brazil. 2 Romans, 1 Brock.
And I'm going with Brock and Roman as my final 2.
Wait, no, wait, whoa, you should have waited. That's how you get your picks in, bro.
Well, I'm assuming you're not gonna have fucking Brock in the final 2 if you don't got. I mean,
True, I don't have him. You're lucky. I don't have him in my
we
final
do
2
1
now.
through 30, and we do final 4.
final 4,
Wait.
final 2.
And then we do last
130, final 4, last 2, and then we're also doing for the women. So who do you guys have? At least say the women's side. Who do you guys have in winning?
So I think it's pretty obvious. I think it's gonna be Bianca Belair. I think
Okay,
she's coming back.
I agree. I agree.
Yeah.
I do see some people, Liv Morgan. I don't know.
People are saying her because she's been a runner-up like 3 times and she's never won. So they're saying like this is gonna be her big moment. But I think it's gonna be the opposite. I think Raquel's gonna become the champion because I think Stephanie Raquel is now 100%. I think she's been like on and off her injuries. I think she's gonna lose the strap to Raquel, and I think that beef is gonna happen. But I don't think Liv is gonna win the Rumble. I think Liv just started off regular. She don't really need it, to be honest. Like she could just get over by herself.
You have Bianca too, Matt?
Yep. My girl.
Well, when I said when I was talking to Jay before you joined, Matt, I gave a very spicy pick of my girl, and I said Roxanne Perez, Matt, is going to win the Royal Rumble. And remember who was the last 2? Who was the last 2 last year? It was Charlotte and Roxanne.
Roxanne, yes, it was.
Yep.
Yes, it was.
I wouldn't be mad about Roxanne. That'd be a great pick. And
It's
she
the,
kinda
what it, Raph, like you said before, though, like, the hesitancy to go with the young person to win it. I think the same.
No, I agree. I agree, but I don't think it applies with the women's. I think that they're trying to start something fresher with the women.
Remember,
And then they're keeping it safe with the men.
Asuka won the Rumble her first year in the main roster.
Yeah.
So, but yeah,
All right, we'll see what happens there. Last but not least, guys, AJ Styles. Could this be it? The career of AJ Styles, guys. AJ Styles, 10 years ago, coming up here, he debuted in WWE at the Royal Rumble. Could it be very fitting that his career ends at the Royal Rumble? J-Rod, I'll start with you. Will the career of AJ Styles end?
oh man, this just sucks, bro. And Ray got hurt this Monday, so like he's probably gonna be finished too, bro. Like all these goats are just dropping like flies, bro. Raph, I really hope I'm being trolled. I'm really hoping that the way he came out on Monday night was just him acting. I'm hoping that they're just pouring it on thick so we can actually believe that he's going to lose and then they do a swerve. But I am convinced that AJ Styles is going to lose against Gunther. I am convinced that AJ Styles is going to lose to Gunther. And I think yesterday during his promo, he made a comment saying like the end of my WWE career.
Mm-hmm.
And he said WWE and not wrestling because I think that when he loses in the Rumble, he's gonna pop back in TNA. And I think he's gonna spend some time there. They got a new TV deal there, and they need some publicity to get the brand started. What better publicity than having the face of TNA have his final year there, fighting some young guys? So I think that this was his plan from the beginning. I think he wanted to end in TNA, especially when he went back there to reunite. I think he had that passion again for it, and he felt like he needed to owe it back. So I think his WWE career ends Saturday, which is crazy because I never in a million years thought he would even be in the WWE 10 years ago, let alone be a world champion twice. So he's a GOAT. I know Matt don't really understand him because he didn't really watch him before he was in WWE. But Matt, you have to take me and Rap's word for it. This guy changed the game. This guy made wrestling better. He just flatly did. He was the sole, well, not the sole reason, but he was a big reason why TNA was actually making some noise in a place where WWE was basically a monopoly. So, shout out to AJ. I hope this isn't the end of his wrestling career, but I'm afraid it's going to be the end of his WWE career.
Rav, I'll let you go last on this. Look, I think it's just very fitting. I think they've. This is 10 years on the day at the Royal Rumble against the guy that's been ending everybody's career recently, Gunther. Like you said, Jay, I agree. I think this will be the end of his WWE career. Like you said, he said that on Monday Night Raw. He also said, there's so many people around the world that I still want to face. I still want to wrestle. That also got me. That's like, okay. He's going to go and wrestle whoever he can, wherever he wants. And I think he's ending it on his terms here. And this is what he wants. I'm happy for AJ Styles. If this is the end, AJ is a legend.
Well, if you guys didn't know, this is my Cena, right? So the day he actually calls it quits is actually be very emotional for me. You guys hit it on the nail that yeah, he's done after this Gunther match. He's done with WWE, but I do believe that he would take the Edge route, and he is all elite. I don't think he's going to TNA. I think he's all elite, bro.
So my only
Like you meant.
I don't want to cut you off. My only pushback on that is that I think his contract's still effective.
It's effective until next week, though.
Oh, that's it? Like his contract is
Yeah, that could end, yeah.
Oh,
Like he's a free agent.
I didn't know that. Okay,
He's a free agent.
Go ahead, sorry.
I think he does take the Edge route because even CM Punk said, I don't know if you guys saw it backstage, he said, we're barely in February and this is the last we've seen of the Phenomenal One. I don't think so. And like Matt said, he still wants to face other guys, and you know, as good as TNA is right now, there's not really many guys that you could say that for. I think he's gonna go all elite. He's gonna go that route. He's gonna face the Kenny Omegas, who else? The John Moxleys, the oh my God, Will Ospreay and AJ Styles again.
Will Ospreay, AJ Styles, Swerve Strickland.
Yeah, I'm convinced he's all elite. I'm telling you, he's all elite, bro. I'm telling you, he's gonna take the Edge route.
Adam Page, bro. Oh my God, bro.
So what are the chances, guys, that it's not over? What do you think? Do they extend this to WrestleMania and he ends up beating Gunther at Mania?
It's a slight chance, I'll say. It's a slight chance because I only say it's a slight chance because CM Punk didn't beat him cleanly on Monday. If he beat him cleanly, I would have been like, holy shit, it's happening. He's actually gone.
Yeah.
But he didn't lose clean, which makes me think like, okay, what if like something happens in the Gunther match that like, or let's say he wins that match and like, or DQ, let's say a DQ, and then they try to extend it to Mania. We've seen crazier things.
I mean, that was the only time. That was the reason I hesitated too. I hesitated because I'm like, he didn't win that match. Ended in no contest. Are they really gonna give the fans a no contest the first time the first time Punk and AJ face off in a WWE ring? Like that's kind of whack. But again, it could be to throw us off. It could be to talk like this, and then Saturday rolls around and 1, 2, 3, he's gone. You know what I mean?
They have the guts. They have the guts to pull that off.
Hey man, they retired Edge on a SmackDown.
Yes, they did, bro.
So like,
Very true.
Sure did. Last but not least, guys, since Raph was bringing this up earlier in the day today, Derrick Rose.
Oh man, they got
retired. Well, his jersey number retired on Saturday in Chicago. Great moment for him. Won his MVP there. 3-time All-Star there. Really embodied what Chicago is all about. The kid that made it out. So Raph. Oh, there we go. Raph was here telling me that Rose is overrated. Raph, is Derrick Rose? I want Raph on the record here. Is Derrick Rose a Hall of Famer?
No. Absolutely not. He's not a Hall of Famer. No disrespect to him, but if we're giving everyone a shot to actually be a Hall of Famer, and by criteria, he is not a Hall of Famer, no.
What's your criteria?
I think that you can have, because like, look, you can say what he was the youngest MVP. Sure, yes, he was great. One great year, followed by what 2 good years. I think that to be a Hall of Famer, Matt, you have to have some type of longevity, and it can't just be a 3-year span, Matt. It can't. Of course, we can talk about his level of competition that he was going against, but this is not even disrespectful because what I'm saying right now is that he's not a Hall of Famer because of injury. That's the reason why, and he's not because he didn't get to play out his whole career.
Man, this is tricky, man. It's tricky because they let everybody in the NBA Hall of Fame. Let me ask you a question, Raph. Who is more accomplished in the NBA? Is it Melo or is it Derrick Rose? Now, who's better? Who's more accomplished?
Melo. Melo was in the top 10 list
Never won
of scoring. That's fine.
Wasn't Rookie of the Year.
It's fine.
Stop it. He was robbed on that by Mickey James. That's another story.
You know what's crazy, Rap? I kind of agree with you. Like, it's weird. I don't think he's a Hall of Famer either. And I hate saying that because he won an MVP. Neither is Embiid. Embiid's not a Hall of Famer either, bro. So let's not talk about that either.
Yeah, he's not an MVP. He's not a Hall of Famer.
He's not a Hall of Famer, yeah. So, yeah, it's hard for me to say, but if I was voting, I would put him in. I feel like his career just got robbed, and it's just like I feel like he showed enough where we knew he was going to be a superstar if it wasn't for that injury. You know what I mean? And I want to give him some credit for it, and he did come back. You know, he was with he was with the Knicks for a bit. He had that little stunt in Minnesota, right? Like he wasn't fantastic, but he was okay. You know, like he was a good role player from coming back from that injury. You know what I mean? So I don't think he's a Hall of Famer, but I don't know. I feel bad. I kind of feel bad for him. Like I genuinely like D Rose as a guy, and I feel bad for him as a player that he didn't get to achieve the heights he did.
Guys, Derrick Rose is a Hall of Famer.
Explain to me how.
Every single MVP in the history of the NBA has made the Hall of Fame. Derrick Rose is the youngest MVP at 22 years old. Raph, are you older than 22 years old right now? I think you are.
I'm about to be, yeah.
Imagine winning the NBA MVP at 22.
No.
Anybody in the league has. I don't think that record will be touched for a long time. I remember when Luka. I remember when Luka came. People thought Luka Doncic maybe that he could win the MVP. Nope, didn't happen. I don't think that record will be touched for a very, very long time. That's an incredible accomplishment in and of itself. That year, let me remind Raph, the Bulls were the number 1 seed that year with LeBron James's Heatles in the mix.
I don't mean to be that guy, Matt, and I hate being a hater when it comes to greatness. But why are we just hanging on to this 1 year? So one MVP season.
I'm just bringing, and Derrick Rose embodies perseverance like no other athlete. Like no other athlete.
Oh my God, bro! That's not bro. let's be, bro, for 1 second, Matt. I want unbiased after this.
Like
Unbiased.
J
Come
Rock
on.
said, this is not. This is the NBA. Well, this is not even. This is just This is the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Basketball
It's not the NBA Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Derrick Rose accomplished a lot in college as well. His 1 year in Memphis. This is the Basketball Hall of Fame, and a lot of guys get in.
Melo basically got in because of his college career. Like that was a big
To be the youngest MVP ever, that's incredible.
Yeah, bro. I got a lot of
Derrick Rose, when he came up, nobody had seen anything like him. And now, whatever you want to call it, you want to say Russ was better, whatever, John Moran, people do it just like him, fine. But at the time, it was nothing like it.
He was meeting people on the top floor. He was a fucking
Players legitimately say, nobody says, "Oh, I'm scared of John Moran or what." Nope, no. Derrick Rose, people were like,
he
that
would
man
come-
put fear
He would
in
come
my
down
heart.
the fucking lane, bro, and nobody, not even the big men, want to stay there, bro. Like that man.
Can you at least admit, Matt, that he is the worst MVP in modern era?
No. Joel Embiid. If Joel Embiid literally got the Josh Allen treatment, I'm not sure how Raptors remember this. Jokic was in the midst of winning.
No. We're not doing this.
So then how can
I've been
you make the
I've been
argument?
saying that Joel Embiid is the Josh Allen, and you guys looked at me like I'm crazy.
So then how can you make the argument here? Joel Embiid, when he literally they literally just said, "Here, damn, just take it." Like
You can say the same thing about LeBron James. That LeBron, he went back to back MVPs, and then Derrick Rose got it, and then the next few years he got the MVP again. So if you didn't give it to Derrick Rose, LeBron would have been Jay. Just hear me out. Just hear me out,
But
please.
so, literally, go ahead.
But it's not even about. And you can have Embiid. I could care less about Embiid. Like if you guys want to hang on to Embiid, go at it. But like guys, we can have a discussion right now that maybe LeBron was that MVP that year. So I'm not giving you
Bulls
that.
were the number one seed in the league that year. Period.
Do you remember?
In a year-
Do you remember Derrick Rose, the second best player on that team?
Oh dang!
Yeah, Luol fucking Dang, bro.
Well, Dang and Joakim Noah, those
Joakim Noah,
boys.
bro.
Carlos Boozer.
What are we
who his son
talking
is
about?
a stud.
So who was the 2023 Joel Embiid's second best player?
He had Tyrese Maxey.
No, that wasn't Maxi. Stop it. Maxi was
He had
not
James
that
Harden.
guy
Wait,
just
he had
yet.
James Harden, no?
Yes.
He had James
He
Harden in
did.
2023.
And wait, were the Sixers the number one seed? No, I think they were number
Wait,
four seed that
Didn't they
year.
have Paul
Tell me-
George too?
No.
No, it was Harden. It was Harden and beginnings of Maxey there.
Wasn't it? Didn't the Sixers get somebody else, or was? Am I
No.
confusing that? I might be
They
confusing.
were the fourth seed that year.
I think they had like Tobias Harris.
Maybe Tobias.
But Matt, if you want to talk about here, damn, take the MVP, then I'm pretty sure.
No, because Derrick Rose
can
had
fit that
just
criteria.
started. Derrick Rose, nobody said here. They gave it to me because people were crying for years. Oh, Embiid
Okay,
should
but
get
I
one.
feel that LeBron winning the two MVPs before Derrick Rose was voter fatigued, and they gave it to Derrick Rose
No,
because of
they
his
saw
story.
something they had never seen before. There was
You
nobody.
know, you can have it. Okay, other than Embiid, fuck it. I personally think that MVP.
But you're
Embiid,
saying, but you're going based off all-time status. If we want to go,
Yeah, Patrick
I'm
talking
Ewing
about-
on that team, bro. They were killing.
if you want to go year for year MVP,
no. I'm going year for year.
Curry's first MVP, I'm taking Derrick Rose's over that, and it's not even close.
Stop. I'm getting tired of this. Don't compare Curry to Derrick Rose.
I'm comparing the first. See, I'm not comparing career players. I'm not saying Derrick Rose.
But
I want you to look at the year they had. That's
don't
what I'm
put
asking.
Derrick Rose.
See,
Wait. I'm pretty sure that year's we started to see the uprise of Curry. Curry was changing the NBA by then. So what's your excuse? Go ahead. Tell me your excuse. Go ahead.
He
I have
averaged
time.
like 20 years.
I got time today.
And he averaged
Jay,
like
you can log
22
off if you want. I got time today. What are
He
you
averaged
trying to say,
22
bro?
points a game, nothing spectacular. I mean, there was nothing. It was regular. It was a great player. It was fine. It was fine for what it was.
It's hard to say because if you're doing year by year, I kind of agree with that point, but collectively,
Obviously, not collectively. No, I'm not gonna say Derrick Rose is all time better than Curry. In the one-on-one, I'll take Derrick Rose. But yeah, for sure. That one was all time.
Bro, no, bro. I can't agree with you, man. I'm sorry, I can't agree with you. No.
I need Raph
All bias aside, too. He was actually 24 points.
Go back and watch.
7 assists, 4 rebounds, shooting 50-40. Oh, my God. He did the 50-40-90, too, that year. You're crazy. Nah, I can't give it to you.
Derrick Rose was best player in the league, period.
Raph, so are you so you said he doesn't deserve it, but
Jay,
you think he's gonna get in?
Jay, at any point was Derrick Rose ever better than LeBron James?
No.
Tell me right now.
That year, yeah, he was.
No. That season, he won.
I'm
that
done.
regular season,
That's what I just said. That season,
No, Matt. No, he wasn't. He was not. He was not better than LeBron James. No, Matt. I'm not even giving you that, man. I'm not even trying to hate on you, Matt.
All I
I'm
know
not.
is LeBron had assembled the Avengers and
Not even, buddy. Not even.
Not even. Dwayne Wade is a bum and Chris Bosh sucks. And
No.
Dwayne Wade.
Bums. I'm just saying that LeBron, the player, is better than Derrick. Is never not better than Derrick Rose.
That's fine.
Yeah, I think never he was never not better than Derrick Rose. He was always better than Derrick Rose. Always.
Okay, I take back everything I say. Derrick Rose is the most overrated player of all time. Because the way you're talking about him is like he's some type of guy that we've never seen before. Stop this, bro.
When he came into
for
the league,
sure.
yeah, when he came
Congratulations. We never seen a point guard dunk. Congratulations. I don't care. Most overrated player of all time.
You have to admit, you've never seen anything.
I'm
like
not admitting
Derrick Rose.
shit. I'm not admitting shit.
Raph didn't
No.
care. Raph didn't care because
I don't admit shit.
Caring about basketball, you seen Russell Westbrook do it, and he's like, "Oh wait, this guy's way better. Oh, this guy's could jump higher than anybody."
I'm thinking MVP Russ over Derrick Rose any day of the week.
Yeah,
but you're not ready for that.
But there is no
leader in
Russ without Derrick
turnovers. Yeah.
Rose.
Exactly.
You said what, Matt? You said what?
Wait,
Wait,
in turnovers. Yeah, that's what Russell Westbrook was.
Oh, let's nitpick that he did an average of what, a 30-point triple double. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Stat pad.
Okay. Okay.
2020 game.
Okay, buddy. Okay. This is I can't, bro. No, I told you when we have these discussions, man, about your favorite players, stop with the bias, bro. Because at least I can admit shit like that with Curry and shit. But you are trying to take Derrick Rose to talks that he's not in
because you have no idea what you're talking about. You don't know about any of those 3 seasons, those 4 years, first 4 years in Chicago. You have no idea what you're talking about.
I'll give you the first.
Raph has never listened to any interview, any player who said it. Nobody said anything about Russell Westbrook. Nobody's ever said anything about, oh my God, Russell Westbrook did. Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
And those 3 years when Rose was in the East, there was 2 teams.
Oh my God.
You didn't want to face Miami, and you didn't want to face Chicago. Chicago was always number 1, number 2 in that seed with D Rose there, and he basically carried it by himself.
Bro, guys, let's look at the numbers for like 1 second, guys. That's not an MVP. That's not a Hall of Famer, guys. Stop this right now. That's not a Hall of Famer, man.
I'm not. I know you. If you're not gonna put him in. Raph is not putting him in his Hall of Fame, but is he going in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah, the Chicago Bulls Hall of Fame. Chicago Bulls Hall of Fame. Yeah,
see this guy.
Chicago Bulls. I'm not even trying to hate. I'm not even trying to hate Matthew. I'm not even trying to hate, bro. I'm trying to be real with you, bro. He should not be a Hall of Famer because then everybody can get in.
Even after those injuries, he came back and he had great, unbelievable playoff games against LeBron's Cavs, where he made that famous shot. And if it's not for Jimmy Butler being a loser, that series, they could win that series very easily. And Derrick Rose went to the Knicks the first time, Cavs. Then he was caught, and Tom Thibodeau saved him, took him in Minnesota. What a bounce back there, Raph. Raph doesn't look at that. Raph doesn't care about the 50 points he scored on a Halloween night.
That's nothing. You act like Eagles' career.
I remember that.
Those 3 years, like he still had.
It was.
Wait, guys! I'm not saying it ended. I said his elite years ended. Yes, his Hall of Fame trajectory ended in those Chicago Bulls years. Yes, that's what I'm trying to say. But I'm looking at the numbers. Stop it. If that gets in the Hall of Fame, then anybody gets. Like you're gonna have like people like I'm not even gonna say Iguodala, but like you know what I'm saying, like the
James
people
Harden
that
Hall
you
of Famer?
yes.
What does
Yes,
he
he
have?
is.
What does he have more than Derrick Rose? Accomplishment wise.
He's gonna have the points. He's gonna have the points, the rebounds, the assists, the MVP already.
No, I said
His
I
MVP
said accomplishments. Those are just stats. I'm talking about accomplishments. All he has is MVP.
MVP.
So
Better than Derrick Rose too. But bro,
The
I'm
youngest
saying that
MVP, the youngest. James Harden
I'm
at
trying to-
22 years old was what?
it doesn't matter
Third best
when
player
you
on
get
the
your
OKC
MVP.
team.
It doesn't matter when you get your MVP as long as you get it. No, right?
But that's my point. It doesn't matter. See, we're
Is it not more impressive to win
we're
at a younger
rewarding
age?
James Harden because he got it
Sure.
later in his career, but we're punishing
Sure.
Derrick Rose because he got it so early. I think you should be rewarding.
I'm
Derrick Rose because he got it so
punishing
early.
Derrick Rose because his trajectory and his longevity for a Hall of Fame career ended after that MVP season that he had, and I think that's a fair take. I think that's a fair take to say. I think it's a fair take to say. I'm not hating. I'm not saying that because I'm not gonna play the if game because who knows the if game. He was in the NBA before the threes even started because who knows if he developed a 3 game. Who knows, right? But I'm just saying that
Yeah, he did at the end. Yeah. Mm-hmm. He did at the end.
maybe, but I'm just trying to say
I'm
that
telling you,
those
I'm telling you
numbers.
facts. I'm not telling you no maybe. I'm telling you facts.
Oh, I'm telling you maybe. I'm telling you maybe. That's what I'm telling you. But anyways, I think he's the Hall of Good. You ever heard of that? Hall of Very Good or Hall of Good? Hall of Fame.
That skips Hall of Good. That's where Eli Manning is. He's in the he's in the Hall of Very Good. So is Philip
Yes.
Rivers and Big Ben.
Hall of Good. No, Hall of Famers. Hall of Famers.
So Raph says Derrick Rose will be the first
Raph,
MVP.
your bold prediction
No.
is that Derrick Rose, as of right now, is going to be the only NBA player to win an MVP to not make the Hall of Fame.
Correct.
That's crazy.
I don't think it's crazy because
to think about.
name
crazy to
one
think
elite year. Matt, think about one elite year after. Maybe 1 year after his MVP season that you could say like, oh yeah, that's a Hall of Fame right there. Go ahead, I'll wait.
The year after, the 2 years in Minnesota.
39 games played. Oh, stop it. All right.
Raph doesn't know what he's talking about. Raph doesn't know. What
Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. 'Cause we face Minnesota.
Game since 2016. Derrick Rose.
But Matt, the way that you watch it is different than I watch it.
And I'm like, damn.
You don't-
if he took a bad shot and it missed, I'd be damn.
Raph, you don't remember when he put up like 40 and he started crying because he thought his career was over and he fucking
50. It was 50.
50, he put up 50.
Okay, but that's one game.
the same,
That's
he
one
has it, he
game.
has it in him.
Kemba Walker had one game that he had 50 points. Are we going to celebrate Kemba Walker?
But
You're right, I
keep
remember
saying
he
one
scored
game.
50.
He has a whole MVP season. It's one
scored
game
50,
plus a whole
J-Rod.
MVP season.
He scored 50, and then the next game he went and scored 39 at LA at LeBron. He made 8 threes that game. And LeBron after the game said, Derrick Rose, that was spectacular tonight. That was vintage Derrick Rose right there.
Wait, so you need approval from the GOAT. That's what I'm basically hearing, right?
No, I'm just saying, you know what? Why don't we ask LeBron if he thinks he's Hall of Famer? What would he say?
LeBron, if that's your guy, LeBron's always going to support you. So that's not valid. That's not valid, bro. It's not
I have a
valid.
better question. Are all the jerseys that are in the Chicago Rafters, are they Hall of Famers? Because if that's the case, then that's pretty much a slam dunk then. Because I think Pippen's up there, I think Rodman's up there, and I think Jordan's up there.
They all have championships. They all played for a while.
Not to mention J-Rod and Raph. Derrick Rose turned the Knicks franchise around. As much as Raph wants to say no, he didn't. He absolutely did. J-Rod. They were the 10th seed that season. They traded for Derrick Rose. They went all the way to the 4th seed and won a playoff game that year.
Yeah.
Didn't Carmelo lead them?
No, I'm talking about in the 21 season.
It was like the
21?
It was like the year before we got Brunson, right? Or the year.
Yeah, 2 years.
So Derrick Rose led them, Matt.
No,
Okay.
he absolutely
Well, no, he
did. No,
kinda did, honestly.
Randall was
did.
great, and on paper you say Randall was the stat guy, but
That was the
Derrick
first year
Rose
we
was
noticed
the-
Randall slipping. That was the first year the Knicks noticed Randall not getting it done in the playoffs. 'Cause D Rose was carrying, bro. D Rose put up like 20.
This is
Raph ignores that. Of course he does.
this is crazy, bro.
This isn't crazy.
Hall of Good. He's the Hall of Good. Take it or leave it, man.
No,
But boys,
you're gonna take
Yo,
it.
bro. 2
But
hours
boys-
11 minutes we did this podcast for, bro.
we had a lot to talk about, bro.
Yo,
Holy shit!
we got to talk about.
Get ready, boys, for next week because Super Bowl predictions will be very,
Yeah,
very tricky.
Well, Rumble results. Well, Super Bowl predictions. Talk some NBA.
Yeah.
Some NBA. We gotta get back. We gotta get to NBA talk. That's coming up. Soon.
Yeah.
All right,
Oh, I'm going to see LeBron next week. I'm going to see LeBron next week. You're right. Holy shit. I'm going to see LeBron next week.
Oh my god!
What
Is he gonna play?
What day is it?
I
again?
don't know.
Is it a back to back?
No, it's not. It's not. He faces the Knicks the first, and then he faces the Nets on the third.
Nice.
So we'll see
You
if
went
he
to Barclays,
plays.
right?
Barclays. At least I get to see Luca play. Holy shit! I can see the guy that Matt hates on Luca.
You hate Luca, bro?
I don't hate
Huh?
him. He's just.
You hate
You
Luka,
guys were
bro.
telling me the Mavs were gonna win that championship against the Celtics, and it wasn't even close. Wasn't even close.
You're right. All right, boys, get your predictions ready and get ready for Saturday.
Yes, sir.
Get ready for Saturday. Start that list. All right, boys. See you.
Yeah.